I was a genie in a bottle. Then you gifted 5 subs. Gave my little lamp a rub. You just gifted 5 subs. I appreciate the love. What's up?
Crank up the tunes. This one sounds good. Hey guys! Thank you Crunchy for the 5 subs and Chippy for the 5 subs and Tori Latte for the 10 months. It's no longer forehead and fringe. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. How too much? Forehead and fringe. Pumpkin, Kesarus, Barkup, Frogs, Peanuts, Pudding, Fitty Kitty, Rock, Salad, J, Noob. Has been 84 years. Hey, Karma,
choose.
Bro, I miss Cutie. What shit? Her darn Cutie. Her darn
Cutie.
Christmas party or something. Having fun without us.
Do we have an advent calendar?
Hi
Guys,
Lydia, hi Salad, hi.
I have been loving watching people open their advent calendars, especially the bad ones.
Oh,
We're
what are the
tad
bad
quiet.
ones?
Really?
Thank you, Jean.
Thank you.
I'm being Jay.
Did I take us out of the cloud? No, I didn't. The cloud lifter.
Hello.
Okay, we should be a
The
little bit
levels
louder.
do seem pretty quiet, actually.
Hello?
Hello. I'm sure that's louder than it was before. It's not Christmas without Cutie. Okay, somebody screenshot that and frame that for her.
dude.
She will love it.
Well, we got some lyrics happening in here.
Oh.
Rock, thank you for the prime.
Thank you. And
Doctors
doctors. Thank you kindly.
Ow! Listen to this. Something about snow. I think trying to make a new Christmas song is really funny. That
Unless you're Justin Bieber, then it's just good.
under the mistletoe.
Welcome back, ghouls.
2 years.
No freaking way. Thank you, Bran.
Good to see you, and good to see you, Emily. Everybody, welcome in.
Welcome back to our channel.
You know what, guys? I'm back with my coffee.
I actually have not checked my Spotify Wrapped.
Ooh.
We
Should
are
post
doing
it.
good, Jay.
Yeah, we actually came back slightly earlier than we thought. Or I did, so good.
Ooh, oh, my Wrapped.
Ooh, can we do
I'm nervous.
analysis? Thanks for the bits.
2024.
It's a Looney Tunes size mug. I'm just so tiny.
Life moves fast. What's up with the PowerPoint? Just show me the first one. Life moves fast. I've only listened for 11,800 minutes.
Okay.
That's not a lot.
You played 956 songs this year.
That is weak.
Okay.
Top song "Erase Me" by Lizzie McAlpine. And
Ooh, in your feels.
yes,
I gotta check mine.
while it's not a competition, here's the leaderboard.
Kendrick. Stats FM seem more.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
accurate.
mine. Oh, I've got Boys to Men in here.
Ooh, you got
Usher.
I gotta see what mine.
I was listening to some old Usher.
same.
Hold on, let me see the rest. Wait, why is it moving so fast?
Stream Beats music.
Literally.
My Wrapped is here.
Okay. Lala Hathaway.
We gotta compare ours.
We do listen to some similar music.
Yeah. Hosier, ooh. Dude, it takes forever for the
Right,
slide.
it's like so cinematic.
Ooh, the Marias. I like the Marias. I didn't listen to a lot this year.
How many hours?
Like 9,000.
Dang, we
Yeah.
both are chilling.
Ooh, Chapel. Spotify called me a slur. That's funny. I feel like that's not right.
Justin Timberlake #1. That's
That's not
that is diabolical.
I must have like fell
Flowetry.
asleep with that on.
funny.
Tevin Campbell, Lloyd, Flowetry. Okay,
Flowetry's good.
that's so funny. There is no way that Justin Timberlake song is #1. Yes, Jay.
Sorry, I'm still looking at my thing. But I just don't like how long it takes to see the results. Oh, at the end it shows you everything. I guess I need to save this stuff, right? Download.
Yeah, download that shit. Also, guys. Oh,
Thanks for throwing the alphas a bone.
thank you, Boy 5.
Thanks for throwing the alphas a bone.
Yeah. Is it quiet?
I think your actual
Boy
audio's
$569.
quiet.
Oh, you're
Merry
probably
Christmas to all the Pookies.
Thank you, Boy
Thank
5.
you. I think your desktop audio is quiet in general.
Oh, it's me. No way, Bran. It's fine for us, okay. You're right, it is just my stupid desktop audio. There we
Vote
go.
ka-chow, no matter how. Thank you for the poll, Jay.
And guys, have no fear. We have a nutcracker.
Oh yeah, we have like our Christmas stuff out. Like we need to decorate.
Don't worry, things are gonna happen.
What the hell is that song y'all played down?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanna go down.
When you da 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 da. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Is that
What
a
the-
present? Oh, I got a game. Honestly, I got it for that. It's a game I've seen on TikTok, and I got it for Christmas festivities with a family. But I thought it'd be fun to play it on stream a little bit.
Okay, which song do we have? 9 votes for Left the Station, 4 for fun, 5 for fun, 5 for Kachow. Okay, last minute votes, y'all. Okay, let's go. Left the Station.
Thank you again, boy 5.
Green screen.
Oh yeah, good idea. See, we would have like
uh-huh.
floundered a bit.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I won't let that happen.
You want to do mine as well since you're just up?
I was going to.
Yeah, Charlie's got 3 drinks right here. She's got this water, this cloudy water,
Okay.
and then coffee.
What we've got the utility. We've got. Okay, they're both utility. Oh, there they all are actually. This one's like a sweet little fun drink.
This is for speed.
yeah.
This is for longevity.
Right.
This is for instant hydration.
Yeah, they all have their. There we go. They all have their uses.
We have this binder. Actually, maybe you should grab it.
No.
Fine, I'll tell them about it later.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.
My loves, I'm so sorry I can't be here tonight, but I love you all and I can't wait to spend time with you all again. Much love, beauty queens and chat. Heart.
You're just gonna jump scare us like that and leave? Thank you. Also, what the fuck? Let's... Heart rate check. Only 87, we're good.
As in, like, you didn't set those alerts up. Why was it so loud? Sorry, my bad. I made them scary on purpose.
She's fired up. It was a pit stop.
Yeah. I'm the AV twin. So, and I fully accept that position for sure. We're doing Left the Station. Have fun, cutie.
We'll talk about the binder later. You might miss it. I don't know.
The way he rolled past me with those shiny wheels. I know I'm a train, but I've caught the feels. Caught the feels. I remember when I saw her on the railroad. She passed by me with a caboose that was made of gold. I don't know if it's the pressure in my engine, but when I'm close to you, I can't ignore the tension. My heart has left the station. This train is tired of waiting. My heart has left the station. Won't you come on board and be my baby? The way that boiler blows got me feeling things that I can't explain. This love like dominoes, I'm falling hard for this silly train. I'm just a freight train who gives good brain, and I'm packing heat. I might sound insane, but this green dame would make my life complete. Did I say dame girl? I meant damn girl. Damn girl. Which I can choose, but I choose you. You're the light at the end of my tunnel, the reason my butterflies flutter. My heart has left the station. This train is tired of waiting. My heart has left the station. Won't you come on board and be my baby?
What a nice mental reset.
Yeah, for sure.
For all of us, for the whole
Needed
crew. For the whole crew.
Crying real tears. It's okay. It does evoke a lot of emotion for most people, so.
Let's thank you again, boy 5. I'm gonna do the...
Doing good, Bran.
Should I leave this? You hide the light, right?
Yeah. You can't see it. What's up, radio? Yes, Lols Nina, for sure.
I was gonna show them the binder just for fun though.
Okay. Yes, Fran, I love that idea. Okay.
We have a binder.
Okay, yeah, and be careful.
Well, I'm not gonna show anything inside of it. It's disintegrating, and
So there's a chemical breakdown. There's the
okay.
atoms.
So
Okay, they're divorcing.
and randomly we would get this like whiff of something that smells like BO.
Right.
It's the fucking binder, and we need to
Yeah, it
replace
smells like
it.
shit.
We need to replace it. But something happened where it's like an expedited process. It has started decomposing in front of our eyes.
Right.
Anyways, Charlie set it down on my chair, and I tried picking up like I thought it was a piece of paper, and it fell apart in my hands, and I'm like, no, the binder, I touched it, the script. Oh yeah,
It's like a nasty potpourri or something.
Yeah.
The way it
Anyways.
smells. Definitely.
ooh, it's probably cancerous. So there's that.
Yes, QD. I was gonna watch that on stream.
Should we listen?
That's crazy feed. Like an
Hello, Kim.
artifact. Exactly, Glass. Some goal for. That's so funny. So. Yeah.
Sub goal for new password binder.
Guys,
Thank
if
you so.
we,
And good idea.
yeah, if we hit 2,000 subs on Twitch,
We'll buy a new binder. We'll buy a Trapper Keeper.
oh shit, for 3,000 subs.
Can I still leave a voicemail? Yeah.
Go for it. Absolutely. Where's Samantha at? Samantha is anemic right now, so. The sub count is anemic. But also, we are so grateful. Don't worry. We appreciate every sub. We'll be fattening her up.
I still gotta think of
the
the
holidays.
voicemail to send.
Oh yeah, do whatever. I think we were saying
Hey, Latante.
I think we had like a prompt for you guys at some point where it was like work related drama or something, or oh, it's appreciated, Crunchy. Hey Kara. Okay, when I hear a little vocal,
Yeah, it throws you
it's
off.
it's like okay,
Well, let's get these. I want to hear them.
yeah.
Do you have it open? Like, is it? Are you able to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanksgiving was good. So, like the turkey was actually good, which was shocking. Well, I think I'm not a turkey fan.
Yeah.
Gotta hang out with family.
Hey, Bronze. Oh, we got a questionable advice.
I have a question. My mom has a coworker whose 13-year-old daughter recently got diagnosed with autism. Would it be weird to gift her my Blackpink album? My mom told me she loves Blackpink and write her a little letter with support and advice as someone who also got diagnosed at that age. Wait, that sounds really nice. Just among the lines of don't be ashamed of who you are, fight for the accommodations you have a right to. I don't know her, not even her name. That sounds really sweet.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Y'all ate the binder for Thanksgiving. Those were the nutritional yeast flakes. Well, I think that is sweet a choose.
There is a crazy smoky flavor in that coffee, and it's just because it's been
In
on
the
the pot
pot?
all day. Yeah. I'm ADHD. It's like a cousin or something. Hell yeah.
I've been sick the past few days, and I was driving to practice today. I coughed so hard I pissed a little. Oh, little,
Okay.
just a little surprise.
A little seat warmer. Okay.
Because you're drinking it out of a cartoon mug. Does it look bigger on the? I don't think it's that big. Is it like cartoonishly large, or does it,
We can just hold it up.
does it look so
Perspective.
accurately like a mug?
I'll be gagged.
Okay, take a sip.
Oh. Okay. All right, let's listen to some of your messages, guys. I think we
thank
might
you,
start with
Latante.
cuties because it's a video and that sounds fun.
Oh, but then she might miss it.
Is Cutie coming back?
Oh.
Cutie? We have to timestamp this for Cutie. Yeah, she gave us her blessing.
Okay. Oh, she said to watch it.
Yeah. I love that this is a full YouTube video. This sounds
My
Perfect.
testimony, spilling the
This is
tea.
so funny.
This sounds like
This sounds like it shouldn't be allowed.
spilling the tea on my arbitration testimony. Are we gonna get you in legal trouble?
Nobody know.
No, nobody knows.
You're not saying your name.
No,
You're not-
nobody
you-
knows.
This is like the perfect thing for us to watch. Okay. Like, comment,
All right, spill the
subscribe,
tea,
click the
cutie.
bell.
Also, like the Hawaiian vibe.
The
Listen,
outfit.
today at work we had this like Hawaiian party luau type deal, and that's why I'm wearing. You know what? Doesn't matter. Okay, hi. I'm here to officially spill the tea on this arbitration that I had to take part in at my job.
And we're
For those
listening.
who may not know, I didn't know this prior to experiencing an arbitration for myself. An arbitration is basically a court case, but not within an actual courtroom, I guess. It produces a much faster outcome and resolution to a dispute between two parties. In this case, the two parties were 1, my nursing facility, and 2, a former employee.
Oh my god, are we on a jury right now?
I think we are.
Wait.
Flip your computer monitor so it's vertical.
Who I
We'd
will
flip the stream.
call Candace. Of course, inspired by this Candace that I spent $100 on. You see, Candace was a certified nursing
Candace.
assistant working directly under me. I was her supervisor for about a year, and my goodness, it was quite a year. I won't even
Glowing review.
she did wrong, but to give a basic overview, she's rude, she's loud, she's unprofessional, she has no filter, she gossips. There are countless coworkers, patients, and family members of patients who Candace rubbed the wrong way at some point with her piss poor attitude and demeanor. You're probably wondering how she even lasted as long as she did at work. I'll say this, I never wanted to have an environment at work where people felt like they were being scrutinized for every little thing they did wrong, or like they were being put under a microscope or anything like that. I want to give people several chances to get better and grow and become better employees. That's a big part of why I let Candace's atrocious behavior carry on for so long. Every so often, she would get a verbal warning, not even a full write-up, just a verbal warning. Even that was hard for me to enforce because I'm really non-confrontational and I'm pretty bad at disciplining people. It's easily one of my biggest struggles as a manager. Even when I was instructed to give Candace a full-blown write-up, I felt really bad about it because I was just trying to protect her. Eventually, though, I couldn't protect her any longer. Her horrible behavior caught up with her, and at the end of July, she was terminated from our facility. In full disclosure, I had
That's a strong
no
word.
say in this decision. I only found out about it like an hour before it happened. It was ultimately the decision of my bosses. However, I was in full agreement with it, and I fully supported the decision to terminate her for the obvious reasons I gave earlier. I initially felt really bad for Candace, but it was warranted. Like I said, it was based on her behavior.
Damn.
But do you think Candace saw it that way? Of course she didn't.
She needs some court mandated bare bottom spanking.
You see, Candace didn't take on my nursing facility alone. No, sir.
Here, we hereby decree.
She had a union lawyer on her side. Maybe some of you can already see where this is going. About a month prior to Candace's termination, we had a union posting up at my nursing facility trying to specifically recruit CNAs. Candace was quick to become involved with the union, and so upon her termination, of course, rather than taking any responsibility for any of her actions or doing any type of self-reflection, she immediately formulated the opinion that she was terminated directly because of her union involvement. And for those of you that may not know, firing somebody because of their union involvement is a big no-no. So Candace thought she could weasel her way back into my nursing facility under the premise that we wrongfully terminated her.
Wait, so
And she contacted a union.
she joined a union after being fired and was like, you guys fired me because I was in a union? I was assuming she was already part of a union. Oh, well.
Lawyer who contacted my nursing facility's corporate office And
But either
the
way, it's whack.
whole arbitration process started. Trust me when I tell you that this entire ordeal was absolute nonsense. Candace's termination had nothing to do with her union involvement. And that's not a biased opinion. That's not my opinion. That is an objective fact. A fact that I testified to. So I became aware of this whole ordeal, including the fact that as Candace's former direct supervisor, I would most definitely have to testify. Like,
I can't
less
get
than
over the fact
48 hours
that she wanted to come back.
before the arbitration was set to begin. I was caught so off guard. I've never done anything like this before, and I was freaking out.
No, like trying to sue the
Not to mention, I felt so
The organization
bad
is
about
hilarious.
having to testify against her. I just wanted to move forward, but I didn't have a choice. So I prepped with my corporate lawyer and tried to get myself comfortable with the idea of testifying, and I had less than 48 hours to do so. So literally 2 days later, the arbitration began. My HR director was actually questioned first, so all I could do was wait. And it was so stressful, I literally couldn't even eat because I was so nervous. And we were sequestered, which means that we couldn't be in the same room as each other. So I'm in a different room, waiting, unable to eat, and I'm anxious. And my HR rep was questioned for 5 hours with like little 5-minute breaks sprinkled in here and there. But 5
Dang,
hours.
that's
And then it was
crazy.
Candace's turn to testify. And at this point, I was like, there's no way I'm even going to get to go today. And I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it was so miserable. And then I had to wait like another 2 weeks to even be able to say my part, which was so frustrating. So after a long, stressful, anxiety-inducing 2 weeks of waiting, I finally got to testify because the arbitrator was ready to continue with our case. So finally my chance to speak did come, and like I said in the live stream chat the next day, it was not as bad as I thought it would be. I felt very comfortable with our own lawyer, and as for the union lawyer, he was a mess. Like, he was very chaotic. He was all over the place, and I was frankly very underwhelmed with his questioning, and I found it to be super easy. Not to mention, I was just telling the truth, so how hard could it really be?
Yeah, try again,
So once
sweetie.
the arbitration was completely done, there was even more waiting, but this time for the final result. I had several instances in the last few days where I just had to be like, Lindsay, it's okay. The worst that happens is that Candace comes back to work. So I just had to like calm myself down because otherwise my mind was just racing, but I just wanted to know the results so bad. So today, my administrator, who, by the way, was a huge support system for me during this whole thing, called me into her office and said, Lindsay, we won the arbitration. Yes! I cannot tell you how thrilled I was. I was just like, yes! I felt so good. I can't even explain it, honestly. And I've been riding a high all day because of it. I felt amazing. With everything going on at work that I complain about every day and how stressful things are all the time, this is exactly the news that I needed right now. Later on in the day, I read the final conclusion from the arbitrator, and he had a section about credibility. The arbitrator mentioned me by name as being cooperative and credible and answering questions directly.
Incredible. Yeah. Credible and
he listed
incredible.
my testimony as being one of the valuable and pivotal testimonies that helped him to make his conclusion. Ultimately, my testimony was a huge part in helping reject Candace's notion that we wrongfully terminated her or terminated her because of any animosity we had towards the union or anything else other than her piss poor behavior. My director of nursing, my administrator, some of my bosses, and my administrator's boss, and a couple other people at corporate who were directly involved, all said that I killed it. So that felt amazing. Overall, it was a very valuable experience, and I learned some pretty good lessons. You gotta learn to not be afraid of disciplinary action towards your employees or confrontation. You gotta have a backbone. It's one of the hardest parts of the job, but like, As a manager or a supervisor or whatever, you've got to do it. And also, document everything. Like, this paper trail that we had was so valuable in helping our case against Candace. So
Bringing in like your diary entries. Today Candace really hurt my feelings.
That's pretty much it. Ultimately, I don't think Candace is a bad person. We were friendly with each other at work, despite the fact that I was her boss. You know, we got along sometimes. I should also mention that I was definitely not exempt from her lack of a filter or her loud mouth or her terrible attitude. But I do feel bad for her. She definitely has some things to work through personally, and I do still feel bad that I just didn't do enough for her and I couldn't protect her enough. But I do gotta say, a lot of that sympathy was replaced by anger when I sat back and realized how much of my time she wasted with this whole ordeal. This was such a waste of my time. Also, this wasn't even a shock to me. Not only did I find out that Candace spewed straight hogwash during her testimony, but she threw me under the bus as her manager pretty much every chance that she could and did not have the nicest things to say about me, which is fine. She can go ahead and be bitter because we won, so it's okay. Not that she'll watch this, but I do have some parting words
Hi, cutie.
specifically for
Hogwash.
Hey, Candace. I heard through the grapevine that you claimed you had me, quote, wrapped around your finger.
No.
Feel that way? After knowing I played such a huge part at keeping you out of my nursing facility, after testifying directly against you and disproving all of your lies, the truth will always come out and it's always going to prevail. Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you take that finger that you thought you had me wrapped around and shove it straight up your ass?
Cute. I really hope you did that in
Yeah, I
court.
hope he did this in the arbitration. That's awesome.
That was so funny.
Oh my god.
I love that story. I
You
love
win.
that you guys prevailed. Iconic.
Mm-hmm.
They
Candace
played that in
finger?
court. Fit up here. That's so hilarious. And like the thought of the lawyer, her lawyer being like almost incompetent or like just like not being prepared is so funny too.
Wow.
Well, else if we go best ever episode of Law and Order. So good.
And now you should be a lawyer.
Oh yeah, I got one from Bran. Let's see what this is. Oh my.
The idea that she felt she was manipulating Cutie when that was insanely false is too good. That's also why would you
even
why would
say
you
that?
say that you are manipulating your like how does that make you look better in court when you are
The whole thing is hilarious. But also, I know that was stressful at the time, but ended up being really funny. All right, we've got a job interview voicemail. So, I'm an office worker girly, tragically, so it's different from nursing, but I literally have to do the bare minimum. I can literally do the bare minimum, and so long as I say good morning and know how to unjam a printer, people will be like, you're such a hard worker.
oh that's funny.
The last person I worked for, before we moved to this place, at the end, like before we moved, he was like, you are just like such a good worker. And I remember
So
being
reliable,
like,
so
reliable. And I was like,
late
really?
every single day.
I'm late every single day. But okay, I'll take it. Peanuts.
Hey, thank you.
Glad to be back.
Good to
You're
have
too
you.
good. You're too good. Uncle Bronze. Exclamation call. You can leave a Discord, voice message, or, you know, you can do a video if you want or something like that. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Hold up.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
So I had a job interview Friday through LinkedIn. I got messaged on LinkedIn for a freelance video gig. I haven't talked about it in
The
chat
music?
too much, but aside from my full-time job,
Brand, is that
I do
you?
freelance video. Now,
That's Brand. You. I love
No
it.
for
way.
these gigs is pretty standard, but I don't do it enough where it's worth for me to get insurance. And basically for this job, you just film this one gas company CEO speaking. It'd be like a multicam thing. Everything's going great in the interview, and at the end of the interview, he was like, "Sounds great. I do have one more question though. Would you be able to open your own LLC and place the insurance under that?" What the fuck? Sounds like insurance fraud.
No.
What do we want to commit crimes with me? Do you want to commit
my
fraud
God.
with me? He was like, "I'm not sure if it's entirely legal. I might have to consult with my lawyer." And it's like, yeah, dude, you probably should. My response, I was just like, I'm not sure if I can answer that until you talk to your lawyer. And to top it all off, he asked me to send a video reel, which means he blind messaged me without even seeing anything that I shot.
Wow.
Oh, that was funny.
And you did it, right?
Right. So now,
Wow.
My boss-
Not the
so-
insurance fraud.
good news. I opened up an LLC recently. What if we kissed under the LLC? Imagine asking somebody applying for a job to open an LLC.
That's crazy.
Brand start a podcast. Yeah. I saw you on LinkedIn. I liked your vibe.
Want to commit fraud with me?
That's so good.
Love that he didn't need to see the reel, didn't need to see your portfolio. Was just like, bro, I have a good feeling about this.
It's because the gig insurance is based off of total income, so it's a way to pay for less for the insurance.
What a sneaky little guy.
I want to do a voicemail so bad, but I can't think of anything good to say. Okay. Most embarrassing moment. Most annoying
roommates.
Annoying roommates.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves. A worst boss.
A weird first date.
Aspirations. Favorite food combination that everybody else hates but you love. Okay. This is from Michelle. It says, "Hi, this isn't a voicemail, but..." So let's see what this is all about.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Darling, when was the last time we went to the cinema? I've been feeling rather lonely. I want to go to the cinema.
Wait, pause. When we were trying to
saying
make
that,
producer tags,
And we said, can somebody
turn
that into a lo-fi
remix.
Somebody take me to the cinema. Cinema. When was the last time we went to the cinema? Cinema.
I wasn't expecting somebody to actually do that. I've been feeling rather lonely. Okay, good job. That's fucking hilarious.
Gosh. I was feeling rather lonely.
Okay, let's see. Some of these got deleted because people got scared, and that's okay. Did we listen to this one? I don't want to
We listened to the top. Oh, I think
we did.
probably did.
You guys can just message us or say something in chat if you did leave us a message and we didn't listen to it. But I see one from right now.
Cheesy love advice.
Ooh, okay.
Hi, it's Beanox. I'm already sorry for my accent. but I think you guys will understand. I need some advice. The thing is, I've been dating this girl. I mean, like, dating, not even. I've met this girl like a month ago or something at a bar in my hometown, which is like 2 hours from my uni where I live. But yeah, I met her at the bar and we shared a little kissy kiss, and it was like really nice.
So you're married?
I asked her on a date. I texted her when I was back at uni, and I was like, if I'm back in town, do you maybe want to grab a coffee or something? And she was like, yeah, fine, let's grab a coffee. And we both didn't really expect anything to happen. But we had a really good time, and I'm actually starting to like this girl, which is really weird because, little background, I never really like people.
Understandable.
But then on the first date, here's where the advice part comes in. On the first date, she like told me that she's the worst texter ever. She was like, I'll probably respond like maybe one time a day.
Ooh,
and she
that
said
sucks when people are priming you for their shortcomings. Like,
Right.
just so you know,
I'm going to be very unresponsive.
I do get that this is a trait of people. I mean, I'll be honest, I am sometimes kind of the same way.
Right.
A little bit. But
Maybe she's like the Grim Reaper, like always working. You know, maybe there's some kind of whimsical element
that's an
here.
interesting choice for somebody who's always working. But you're
But
not
yeah,
wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always on call. Okay, interesting.
doesn't mean that I don't like you. It's just that I don't like texting.
Oh.
And for some reason, I thought that was really cool for her because like everyone's on social media and stuff nowadays. So I was like, oh, that's not a problem. You can text me like whenever, as long as you respond when we plan to hang out. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So when we're gonna hang out, she really does respond often, like every hour or something, which is fine to me. But now we've been on a second date and a third, and it was really nice. And it's starting to get a little bit more serious. But she still responds like once every day. And because she lives 2 hours away and I only see her like weekly, this is starting to annoy me a little bit, which is like fair, I think. But the advice part is, it's also something I really like about her, that she's like down to earth and not on her phone a lot. But I see her again in 2 days. Do I tell her that this is starting to annoy me and that I want her to respond more? Or do I just let it be this way? Because it's also something that I like about her, and I also just don't want to mess this up, you know? So yeah, let me know. What do you think?
Okay.
I think that's enough textery. If you
That's
need
enough.
anything else, let me know.
No, thank you so much for leaving that. Okay. Well, you like
Congrats
how-
on this mutual crush situation.
See,
that's awesome.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's always that's very exciting.
I do see how this could be
Incompatible.
a little bit of a road bump,
Right.
little speed bump,
Okay.
mutual crust.
You like how
You and I
you like
talk.
how offline they are. So you could go for an Amish person and they might actually contact you more than this person.
Right.
Like if they really like you,
Because-
they'd go on a little rumspringer to send you a text, send you a little
yeah, like
a sexy little
could you
like,
like if they had like a carrier pigeon, like a messenger pigeon,
You'd be
would
seeing
she
that thing
still be ignoring you?
right.
Maybe. I feel like it. Part of me feels like it's a little soon to mention. Maybe there's a way to playfully mention it. I don't know. Do you have any advice that would be helpful?
You know,
because that's you.
I also have
You have been told that.
historically been a very bad texter.
Yes. Anecdotally, this is you.
Yeah, so I definitely get that.
Has anybody ever said, "Hey, you should text me more"?
Yes.
And then what is your response?
And here's the thing that I can't say is like sometimes I literally just forget. Like I see it and I see a message and in my head I kind of like reply and then I'll like blink and it's like 5 hours later and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't reply to them. That's so mean. And sometimes it's like just like a forgetfulness thing where it's like if it's like not in front of me sometimes or I like get distracted, but I think if you like somebody you will put in the time.
That's the thing too, is like you're expecting a text, like hoping somebody's gonna text you. You're not gonna not respond.
Yeah, I think
it sounds like this is just one of her qualities.
Mm-hmm. You just
is it a good one?
You have to either be okay with that or not. Maybe you're not.
I don't know. Maybe if you guys become a little more official, it's like, I love when you text me. I kind of wish you would reply faster.
Mm-hmm.
I've got so many memes to send you.
Yeah,
I love to inundate people with memes and videos. Also, though, maybe I should stop. I hate when people do it back to me. It depends on the quality of the video. Sometimes I mean, my grandma sends me so many memes. Right. Which, honestly, a lot of times they're funny. And they're the corners of the internet I would never be privy to.
Right. And you know what
For better or worse.
Can I just say what I like about this is you guys are going for a slow Jane Austen burn. You guys are going from a, can I maybe take you on a horse ride?
I knew you were bringing back the voice.
You've been romanticizing the
lonely. It's been rather lonely.
Ever since I heard it, it's like my new persona. I'm all about the slow burn.
When the last time we went to the cinema?
Just send a voicemail? Hell yeah. It's so slow, I kind of like it. I'm also the type of person who like, I personally am okay just texting like a couple times a day and like being okay. And I think that's because I just have so much already going on in my brain that I just entertain myself and, you know, I forget.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, woo!
It is a low commitment time frame so far. And if you guys are more committed to each other, then you are allowed to ask more of each other. So,
exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Buy her a pager. You're on call.
Yeah.
You know, my exes always told me I was a bad texter, so it's weird to be on the other side. Wow, maybe that's why it's so jarring.
Wait it out. I think once there's a level of more commitment, I think we'll see if things change. So, it hasn't been that long, so. But I'm excited for you and I hope it works out.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't bottle it up too much. I agree with that.
Right.
You can also, as you guys keep hanging out, maybe jokingly bring it up, and then if it is still a real problem, to be like, dude,
isn't it crazy how you never text me?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how you like kind of act like you hate me and like you never text me back? But my dad will deadass email me. Subject line, you up?
My worst son. My worst daughter. I love that. Somebody else sent a new one.
But thank you again for submitting that. Okay, we have...
Does calling work instead? Oh, that's a good point.
True.
Lighter guy.
Hello, twins and chat.
Thank you for the 30.
Thank you.
I will see anything else before I see an email. Same.
I text back fast. Yeah, you don't want to ignore people.
Oh. Whoa, you're doing a reading for us. Okay, that's cool.
Let's watch this.
Let me click it.
Wait, this is gonna be exciting.
Wait, this is so fun. Okay, Uncle Bronze. You know what's crazy is I got a psychic reading. The other
like a few days ago.
Yeah.
I have to go do a 10K run. Holy cow.
Sideway. I'm scared. Okay. See what we got.
Okay, this is Uncle Bronze, aka Matt.
Hello,
I'm making
Matt.
this really quick because I didn't even know that this was an option until literally I started watching the chat today. You guys are awesome. I've been watching y'all for a while with Amber, my wife. aka
Cute.
Latante Bronze.
Oh, cute.
Cute. Hi,
I
guys.
just joined your guys' community not too long ago. I love the vibe you guys give. So what I do is I'm a spiritual healer. I do the tarot, I do all that type of stuff. And I wanted to give both of you, if you want, no pressure, a free reading for both of you. And in case you're not into that type of vibe or anything, I totally get it. But I love giving back to people who I see give unconditionally. But what I will do right now is I pulled 2 animals for you guys. Just these little animal messengers is how I call it, that
Cute.
could be presented to you guys throughout your days, or how in this moment already has a big resonation to you. Okay, so long story short, Charlie, you received a moth. Moths definitely are about transformation, and they could probably find their way to you in times where you're needing more encouragement. And then,
I need that.
Lastly, but definitely not leastly, Ryder, you got serpent.
Yes.
So,
Woo!
that's very cool. And
Slithery
the serpents
snaky.
They know how to get themselves in and out of trouble. They see everything as a whole. So you guys are a perfect, perfect combo team. And thank you guys for letting me be part of your community.
Oh my god.
Thank you for
That was so
sharing.
nice. Appreciate that.
Woo, woo. I like that I'm a serpent.
That's so fun. Not the ad. Oh no. Thank you. I hope
For that.
I hope he was able to see that. Us react. But that was super cool.
I saw Latante.
Hi, Groovy. What's up? I loved that. What did the psychic tell me?
Wait, somebody said they do the do you want me to draw your soulmates? I've seen people do this. Dude, please do. I would love to react to that.
Oh, cool, Uncle Bronze.
Thank you.
I
I
don't
see
know,
your
it
message.
deleted
I
your
see your
message,
message
but-
even though it like deleted it.
Stream feels naked without CBB. So true.
Well, she did pop in, even though she's literally at a work dinner. That's dedication.
So I popped into a psychic shop, and I feel like she was like, you want to be a mom. And I was like, slow your roll. My reaction was like, and she was like, but you don't know it yet. Like, her reactions were kind of, she was just kind of,
Gaslighting
like,
you?
basing it off of my reactions, kind of. So, and also, she didn't say anything about like my blossoming Twitch career. So I mean,
she wasn't like, okay, yeah. But maybe you do and you just don't know it. And that's what she said. And that is what she said.
No, I'm sure it was fun though.
No, but you
so-
told me other things that you're probably not going to share, but they actually seemed really accurate. I was like, hold on.
Wait, Lil's badge? Mothering your Twitch career.
You're going to birth a hit YouTube video.
I guess we're like your moms. Right, chat?
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll keep listening to them as you guys do them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to play the game that I got?
Yes. Can they play in a way?
I don't know.
The plaid
I don't know if I can
papas.
play. Thank you everybody for sending us stuff.
Yeah,
and keep
appreciate
doing it. We will watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to them. Watch them. Video or audio.
I'm 23. I can't pretend Twitch streamers are my mom. Okay, but we're older than you, so we could be. Ooh. What's up, Citrus? Did they finish Until Dawn? Yes.
Yeah. Dude, the binder is crumbling under my feet.
Sorry. Oh, sick, Jay.
Sure, Riley.
With mommy.
Is this the Hue game? No, but I got that one too. Target was having a sale on board games.
Oh. Sorry, I killed us. I meant to do this. Okay.
This is the Wavelength. So I've seen people playing this.
Okay, I'm excited to try this.
And honestly, the first time I saw it, I was a little bit confused. I think you have to like... I will explain.
Rules Match. What?
You love that game? I forced my family members to play it.
Ah. No.
Just for like literally one round.
Hey.
What is that? What are you listening to? It created mini heated fights between my friends.
Remember when we started doing board games on Twitch?
It was it was like the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival.
Dang. I think it was just like a survival.
Oh, why did I think it was Bear Grylls? Okay.
Oh, Ali, thank you for the 6 months.
Happy December.
Thank you. Happy December. This is the best month.
Yep, it is.
Okay, I guess I should just kind of hold it up.
Yeah.
I'll just put the box on the floor. I've seen this. Okay. Dude, why am I I'm not coordinated right now. I'm having like some... It's like vacuum sealed.
I'm gonna help.
Thank you. Okay.
26 days until your birthday. Huh. Sick.
So, how the game goes is we pull a prompt. So there is this rotating target that we move.
Okay.
So we pull something. Let me try one of the more basic ones. I think these ones are pretty basic. Oh, mature person, immature person.
Right.
And so if it was in the middle, well, only one person knows where it lands, right?
So why don't we know how to play, so what if we did a couple rounds and see if they get it?
Maybe we'll just play it like that, where you guys figure out. You can do it first.
Okay.
And I'll mix this in. You guys will learn how it goes if you don't know.
Okay. So I'll know.
I'm not gonna look.
Right. And so you're basically trying to guess.
I'm not looking.
Okay. I see. Ooh.
I'll just close my eyes.
Oh.
And if you close your eyes, whoa.
Oh. Is it only feel like...
Just tell me when you've placed it. I feel like you're taking a long time.
Sorry. So I get to pick? Oh, I don't get to pick. I got to...
No, it's like random.
Oh, man. Okay.
Let me know. Let me
know. Okay.
Can I open my eyes? No.
You can open.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got boring hobby, interesting hobby. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna offend somebody now. Boring hobby, interesting hobby. Okay.
Where's boring? Oh, boring's
Boring's
that
on this
direction.
Okay. So I have to think of something that lands in that wedge, that param. Okay.
Right, which only you know.
Okay. This is so subjective, I think.
Yeah, but you know me.
Ooh, you're right. I'm gonna...
Unless, this might be hard if you think my hobbies are boring.
Okay, golfing.
Golfing. I've golfed before. I didn't love it. I think you know that. So, now I'm guessing where it is. I'm trying to guess where the target is. Oh, this is boring.
Okay.
Your reaction is...
Damn it.
That was the most boring thing you could think
Well,
of.
I kept thinking of hobbies. Okay, so this is why I said I'm gonna offend people. But I kept thinking of hobbies, and then I went, I can understand how that would be interesting. I was like,
Oh,
I was
you're
thinking,
like, I would love to hyperfixate on that actually.
right. I was like stamps, and then I was like, wait, that could be kind of fun. And then I was like, well,
I'm confused. You are going to get it.
okay, right. So
now it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I'm scrolling this along. This is the variable. The variable is where the target in this spectrum lies. And obviously I'm not going to do it with you able to see, but I'm going to show chat. So close your eyes. So we're choosing it. I guess I should have done it with it covered. And then I'm just gonna move this so it's in the middle.
So chat can see it.
Okay, so now you can open your eyes. And it's my job to give a really good hint so she can guess super accurately where
you are,
where
on
the
this.
spectrum is. Okay, what is this? Okay, I'm putting this. This is looks like a person, doesn't look like a person, which is kind of hard. Hold on, let me remember exactly where this doesn't look like a person, looks like a person. Okay. Barbie in Barbie Mermaidia.
And so she definitely, I mean, I'm thinking looks like a humanoid.
Right.
Doesn't, so that could be it. She looks like a person, but she also looks like she's made out of fondant. Wait. No, looks like a person.
You know what? I think
she looks like a person.
Right.
Well, because I'm thinking like, you know, pile of rocks.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow. I was thinking like Uncanny Valley. So that was my bad. All right.
Barbie looks like a person.
A pile of rocks. Okay, I get it.
Right, like a
I get
dog
it.
or
Right. I feel like a pile of rocks is like maybe a little crazy, but that's okay. It's funnier if you don't see. Okay, we can
also, I'm not sure how scoring works with just two people. I think it's usually a team thing, right? Not saying we need to have a score, but
no, we could be getting points for how accurate. Like we could be getting points as the person who's guessing if you wanted. I don't know.
We need to just see if we can even lock in.
Okay.
The furry scale?
My brain trying to understand the rules. You guys will get it. You will. If you don't. Your turn. And don't show chat, because chat's gonna kind of guess too.
Okay.
Okay. Just let me know when you
I hate the sound, so I'm gonna
mute it.
Yeah. Here, let me
Was that okay? Like an indication that I can open my eyes?
I mean, you can open your eyes. You're not gonna see anything.
I like how Charlie also closed her eyes. I should have chosen something right, like half animal.
Okay. We've got difficult to use on my side.
Difficult to use.
Easy to use.
Easy to use.
Okay, guys. Stick shift. Difficult? Easy? Fine, should be. But this is subjective. For me, I learned on a stick, and I burned the clutch. So that's me. Okay. Chat, you guys can lock in your guesses. Difficult to use, easy to use. Okay, and you know what? I was thinking about you. Ooh! Okay. And you know what? I'm kind of hurt. 2 points. Okay, but you were thinking of me. Most people are like, oh, it's not that hard, but I think there's enough people that think it's hard enough to put it on that. Yeah, okay, how many points is that? 2? I don't know how we get... Because I think it's almost harder to assign a scenario that would be really easily guessed by the other person, if that makes sense. You think it's... Oh, you're talking about points? Yeah, we don't need to do points. I've never driven a stick, and it seems tough to me. Alright, I'm gonna close this. This is gonna be a random for me. You can't see it, right? So you just keep your eyes open. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think I just want to close my eyes. Alright, I'm keeping it secret for chat. Okay. So I'm gonna choose a card. I want to go to sleep. I don't want this one. We haven't really played this before. We played one round, I think. Yeah, we played one round. Just to see if we could understand it. These are the ones that we used when we played that one round. Okay. Underrated thing to own. Underrated thing to own. Overrated thing to own. This is complicated. This is breaking my brain a bit. Let me just look. So silent. Underrated thing to own. Overrated thing to own. I'll look it up. You to move the wedge after you stop. I think it doesn't really matter. Hold on. Oh my god, I turned my mic off like a dummy. Your mic's been off? Well, just for the... Yeah. Okay. Thanks for saying something. Okay, I've got one. Okay. And I don't own it. Okay, good so this is underrated thing to own, overrated thing to own. Dyson Airwrap. That's the hairstyling tool that's $600. Oh, okay. And that's my guess. Okay. Because there are worse things to own. Oh, you got 2 points. Okay. I was thinking, you know, it looks like it does. It works amazingly, right? It looks, you know, people's hair is snatched when they use it. Everybody who uses it looks amazing. But so it must be good. $600 or whatever it is. Hell no. Okay. How in tune are we? Okay, I'm gonna remember. Let's lock in. Okay, we're locking in. I think we're gonna get in the zone. Are you closing your eyes? It's more fun that way. Oh my god. The reason we're not like choosing where it lands based on the card is because it would make it easier for the person doing it, because part of the game is I don't know, maybe you are allowed to choose it, but I feel like it's, when I see people play, it's usually like random. Okay. And you can just move this red dial wherever you want. Okay. We've got plain, fancy, and I'm gonna say baked potato. Plain, loaded potato. A loaded potato. Yeah. Plain and fancy. Yeah.
A loaded baked potato. I mean, it's not fancy, but it's delicious, and it is has a utility purpose. It's a vehicle with all the toppings.
Okay.
Loaded baked potato. Okay. I think that's right.
Go for it. Pretty close. Pretty close.
I think you switching it to loaded did something to my brain.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's as far as
I should have stick to my guns because you said baked potato. I went
right.
Wow.
I think I was thinking about different ways to, like, different dishes. There's so many complicated dishes out there, but this is pretty easy. But it's more of an elevation of just the basic.
You're right.
A few more steps.
Am I crazy? No, you are not crazy.
Are we super confused?
Who's confused? One's in chat if you're confused by the game. Two, if you get it. 2, 1.
Double? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Completely get it.
I'm getting it, but it's so subjective. That's why it.
If you play with people,
if you play on teams, it gets like a little competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's gonna be probably easy to do. We're gonna switch it around.
Looking.
I've seen so many TikToks of this game. I love. There's a couple on TikTok who does a bunch of board games. Oh. I guess I have to. I can't choose where it goes.
Smosh plate
Move it
this.
to the middle.
Why am I so tempted to look?
You can look. I mean, there's nothing going on. I'm gonna choose this one: casual and formal.
Okay.
Okay. Casual and formal. Getting lunch with your coworkers at Panera.
Okay.
And you're still like dressed.
Okay. We also have to think about, we're not going to like, this is a Panera. There's going to be a nice little pressed panini. Pretty cash. But, I'm wearing my Halara work pants, my Old Navy sweater, a charged lemonade. It's very casual.
Okay. What kind of like red carpet events are you going to? Because I'm thinking like the most casual is like laying about at home, red carpet. I put it just like in the middle as like a very like middle of the road like
activity.
You're still kind of dressed for work.
Oh, I think I was thinking about places to eat.
Oh,
I wasn't thinking about the. I was thinking like places to eat with my.
No, it's like a lunch break. Like you're it's lunchtime.
I was
having a allotted time to go get lunch.
Okay.
We got to work on this.
Right, and it was really just me not knowing.
That's okay. We're gonna work on it.
Right. Lunch break with my boo.
Is business casual formal or casual? I think it's in the middle, right? Bye, Bran. I loved your message, by the way.
Oh, that was so good.
That was awesome. The office siren fit. I wonder how many people are getting fired for showing up in their office siren aesthetic. Did you move the thing already?
Okay. We've got hot and cold.
Hot and cold. Cold's on this side.
A nice. I feel like I'm giving away the answer. A spring in Florida. Oh no.
You don't seem confident about that answer.
Let's say February in Florida.
February in Florida. Hot and cold. You said initially you said spring in Florida. But it does actually get really chilly.
Chilly for you is like if it dips under 80 degrees.
Well, because you said February, I'm going to keep it here.
You're cold. Okay. Reveal it. I'm so bad at this. Okay.
Hey, we were close. I got 2. Okay.
I've been trying to use what you would think.
Okay, I am committed. We're gonna get 4 points on this.
We're gonna get a 4-pointer.
Guys, we're gonna
And
get
I'm
4
gonna
points.
understand what you're
And
talking
everybody in
about.
chat is gonna know where it's landing based on my description because I'm about to lock the fuck
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh. Okay. About to lock in. Can I look?
Ooh, this might be a little tricky. Fantasy, sci-fi. Fantasy, sci-fi. Hold
You
on.
could come up with a completely made up thing, like a scenario. It doesn't have to be a book or a franchise. It could be.
I'm trying to think of a combo.
Like Jimmy woke up with rockets coming out of his ankles.
I feel like my brain is kind of like stuck.
Okay.
And I said I was about to lock in.
Getting kidnapped by One Direction.
All I'm thinking about are books, and that's making it hard.
You literally come up with a scenario.
Oh.
Give me like a short story prompt.
Maybe like Maze Runner. Spiderwick Chronicles.
Those are so different. Okay. Maze Runner and Spiderwick Chronicles. Spiderwick is way more fantastical, I think. You know, we've got like little invisible goblins everywhere and stuff, like little critters and little guys. But it's not full fantasy. We're not going.
Oh, just reveal it because I feel like this is
Wait, we were close.
Yeah, we were close.
Okay.
I just for some reason my brain locked into and I did it wrong by
your reader brain
by offering 2. What would you have said? Little Jimmy woke up with rockets attached to him?
Okay, I'm coming up with a scenario.
Well, we can play it like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this quick. Okay.
This will be a quick one.
Don't worry, I'm just adjusting the red needle.
Brain needle. Brainstorm. Green needle. Guys, they sounded exactly the same. Laurel. Yanny? No, that sounded too yanny. I didn't understand until the second round. Now I'm locked in. Let's go.
Okay.
It's time for a new Yanny Laurel outbreak. It's time for a new strain of Yanny Laurel.
Okay.
Wait, we should do a Yanny or Laurel.
I've got smells bad. Smells good.
Okay, in which direction?
Smells bad. Smells good. Wait, let me remind
And
myself.
you're right.
Okay. Somebody else, one of your coworkers, is peeling their hard-boiled eggs for lunch.
I don't know, says the person who makes so many egg white concoctions in different varieties. Now that's the worst thing you could do. Smells bad. Could be worse, but I actually think it's a crime. May even be more than that.
Unleash it.
Oh.
You were so close to.
Well, what
being
smells
there.
worse than that?
There are so many worse smells.
Oh.
There's rotten fish, skunk, poop.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Some people can come up with the craziest smells.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But, you know, this is like an annoying smell. I don't want to smell it.
I was on it. Yeah, I was there.
You were almost there.
Okay, you guys, dead bodies poop? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Guys, we haven't seen Wicked, but we're planning on going.
We are planning on going.
Your daughter wants to see Wicked? Take her to Wicked.
Okay. I'm gonna move this to the middle. Dry on this side, wet on this side.
Scott
Bobby Lane, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see
For
you.
39 months.
So dries on this side, wet's on that side.
Insert joke about your mom. Yeah.
Okay, leaves. Autumnal leaves that have fallen on the ground with a little morning dew.
Okay. Pretty dry. We're right there. It's like moist.
That was close.
That was pretty
You
close.
got a 3.
Okay. Is water wet? Technically, water's not wet. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hook you up.
She's gonna hook me up. Do you have to be a twin to play this game? I think it helps.
I just did the same exact.
We'll just do it around a little bit.
Okay, okay.
My hints would be so wild. There was one that said, "Hi, Fluter." There was one that said, proof that God exists and proof that God doesn't exist. And Gus said, his clue was if they found archaeological or if they found a literal toe that was labeled God during an archaeological dig. So it was literal evidence that God exists.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, that's pretty on the nose.
I've got good, evil, Wow, this could define me and my.
This would
me
be
as a
a deep dive into your psyche.
Okay. Your crush isn't responding to you, and it's been a couple days, and they said that they want space, so you use some meditation techniques to remote view them to make sure they're not cheating on you. So you're spying on them through the astral plane, essentially.
And this is good. And this is evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a little mischievous. Somebody read the CIA documents.
Oh, you're not texting me back? Oh, let me get my scrying orb.
It's not like the worst thing you could do.
I mean, think about the spectrum of things in the world.
Are you hinting that it's right in the middle?
No. Okay, you locked in? We were pretty close.
Wait, I almost got 4.
And as I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's actually not that evil. It's probably more like...
No, but it's still like you're...
It's a...
astral projecting to spy on them. Like, you're stalking them.
Yeah.
Cosmically stalking them. That's like
Right,
creepy and invading their privacy, but it's not like murder.
Right. Hey, 111.
Okay. I liked that prompt.
Love.
Sorry. Oh, I'm gonna just... There we go.
I used to be scared that God was watching me poop. Oh my god, me thinking about my dead great-grandma when I'm showering. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. My great-great-great-great-grandma is body-shaming me right now. On the astral plane.
Bad habit.
Oh. Why'd you point at me like that?
Bad habit.
Okay.
Good habit. I would say climbing Mount Everest, no supplemental oxygen, but you bring a massive vape cartridge.
Right.
And you try to free solo one of the faces.
Where we're saying this is a habit?
Yeah, like
I mean, we could even go like, you know, it's like a David Goggins workout. Okay.
reveal.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like 1 point.
I was thinking of Alex Honnold. I'm like, that's such a bad... Well, it's not a habit. It's like what he does.
Yeah.
Actually, I just finished... You know why I did that? I finished Into Thin Air, the book about the Mount Everest disaster by John Krakauer? I don't know how to say his name. And some of them are like, dude, no, like, I'll freaking go without supplemental oxygen. What was the disaster? Just like multiple deaths. Also, before the disaster even started, one of them went to go poop in the morning at base camp and fell into like a 70-foot crevice. And then they were like, I'm fine. And then they decided to ascend and they died because they were like, I'm fine. That was before the disaster. I've read that before. It was good. I think there's a movie and I want to watch it. I read Vicious and started Vengeful. Made DNF Vengeful. Is that the one? Well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to... I feel like I'm reading one of those
These are
I think I
really
might be reading. I think I might have started Vicious at some point. Oh, you are like chugging away. Josh Brolin's in the movie. I don't know if I know who that is. I'm thinking about getting my dad Project Hail Mary for Christmas.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, you know what?
I enjoyed it, and I think if he likes reading books, it's a great one. Oh, I don't know if I've 3 days ago, 10 years ago, 2 years ago with all different characters. I hate that.
Okay.
Have you played Thanos?
Damn, this is hard.
Sometimes it's really hard to come up with
Sometimes
one.
it's hard to figure out what you would even think about these. Okay. Guilty pleasure
on that side.
Actually just bad on this. Actually just bad. Guilty
Okay.
pleasure. Okay. You have no hand wash Wednesdays. Where anytime you use a public bathroom on a Wednesday, you just don't wash your hands. And it's you're trying to give yourself a slice of freedom, and you believe it's freeing, and you don't want to conform to societal expectations, and even if it's a little bit more than a peep, you still won't wash your hands.
Actually just bad. Okay, so guilty pleasure. But I could see this being somebody's guilty pleasure because you can think about this is immune system building. Is it terrible? Are you injecting something into your veins?
And this
Not
is
necessarily.
the rest of your life. This is like
Well, you're
gonna
giving me hints by
Okay.
saying that. I just don't think it's that. I think it's disturbing, maybe a little disgusting, unsanitary, but it's not the worst thing I've heard of. And it's once a week.
Hi, Mrs.
You're increasing your exposure to pathogens.
Okay.
And bacteria. Flesh-eating bacteria in the bathroom.
Locked in?
Yeah.
Okay. And can I just say I was thinking about COVID. I think I've been thinking about
like
that kind of influence.
But you know the way you said like no wash Wednesdays, I was like,
right, the
hold
branding of it.
on. The
Right,
branding was good. Like
yeah. No,
wait,
guys, it's no wash Wednesdays.
hold on, Taco Tuesday, no wash Wednesdays.
Right.
Like
And
I kind of got it for a second.
I will say I do wash my hands a lot.
And you didn't need to say that because you chose that.
No,
by the
and
way.
I think maybe that's why I kind of pushed it more towards this side, is because I.
Okay. I mean, I do think it's bad.
Yeah,
but.
Let me let Ussi's kissing Sims. See, and that's a guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Why don't you upload more stuff from your streams to YouTube? Because we don't know what to upload. For real.
Okay. Some of these...
Committing to an edit is hard sometimes.
Yes.
You love our YouTube videos? Well, that's good to hear. Me and my partner are giggling.
Okay. I'm
adorable.
A lot of them are kind of like the same.
Okay.
You know what? I do like the idea, okay, of picking it and then spinning it and revealing it to myself. I'm choosing bad actor and good actor, and now I'm gonna... Okay. Wow, this makes it harder, right?
Okay. Right.
Because I'm choosing what it is first.
Oh my god, that's wild austere.
Okay. Bad actor. Oh, bad actor and good actor.
Okay. Nick Cage. I'm putting him in the middle. No, he's a good actor.
Sterling Knight in... Was he in Food Boy? No, was that a different actor?
I see
Sterling Knight.
Okay. See
Sterling Knight
okay.
in literally anything.
Okay. That's a lot to process. Where's
This is bad actor, this is good actor.
We also have to think about the writing.
Just think about Sterling Knight. I don't know.
There's an eerie quality about him that, and I don't want to say he's a downright bad actor, but there is a kind of an eeriness about his presence, and oh, that's a mean thing to say.
Well, they really just decided like you're the it boy.
Like
why? We don't really know.
Consider how little work he's had. Okay.
Try. This is the reveal.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I almost thought about Tommy Wiseau, but then I thought Tommy Wiseau would be like...
That's really obvious.
Yeah.
His smile is uncanny.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something about him that's very American Girl doll.
What would have been a good one?
Yeah.
Is the male lead in The Secret Life of an American Teenager. That would have been good.
Ooh, so Secret Life of they're chocked full.
I said Sterling Knight, which I feel like was like maybe harsh, but think about all the actors with wonderful acting chops. Noah Centineo, I guess. Oh, you know what would have been good? Jake Paul. Was it Logan Paul in his movie?
Okay. Poorly made. Okay. Poorly made. Well made. Those digging a pool with a water slide in the middle of the jungle videos on YouTube. Those guys.
And it's either poorly made or well made.
Right.
Wow, thank you, Mel. Stop.
Ooh, maybe
okay, but now I'm thinking about the context of pools. But I think you are highlighting the craftsmanship and abilities given the tools they have, which isn't necessarily... you'd think that we would be posing the question of its...
structural
integrity, right? And the final product.
Right.
Would it hold up? Would it cause a sinkhole?
I mean, they're doing their darndest with what they have.
I hate putting it low because how many times have I watched it?
Right, like the concept is
poorly made, well made. Do you think it's amazing? Do you think it's like a feat of
how did they do that?
I'm maybe overthinking it.
Just reveal it.
Okay.
And you know what? As you're kind of talking about it, I'm like, damn, they did do that. They did. But I also know that it's fake.
Yeah.
So
the context.
I'm imagining the pool just kind of disintegrates after.
Right. I wasn't sure if you were taking into consideration the structural integrity.
And I was.
And, like what a modern pool looks like compared to it.
Right.
Okay. If it's like up to OSHA standards.
Right. It's like Facebook AI posts. Yeah, this 3-year-old made a canoe out of bananas on his birthday. Oh. And it's like crying.
Oh,
Please cheer him up with some shares.
Okay. Let me double
How
check.
are they charging the phones? That's a good question. They build the outlets.
Okay. Quiet place on this side. Loud place on this side.
you are at a you're in the corner of a Barnes and Nobles that still has, and the other side there's a coffee bar
Right.
attachment.
And are they playing It starts in your toes and I tinkle your nose wherever it goes?
They're playing a little Gavin DeGraw,
Oh.
lightly ambient music.
I don't wanna be anything other than.
So the Gavin DeGraw wasn't an
It's
addition.
not like a fireworks show. It's not a concert. We're thinking like the average DBs that we're hitting. It's honestly going to be on the lower spectrum if we're in public.
right, and you don't need to reason with me
Right.
about it.
I'm gonna go. Could be quieter. Could be louder. I mean, we're kind of getting.
I feel like that was a good guess,
Mhm.
and I was originally going to say a coffee shop, but I thought that would be
That's
too
louder.
loud. So that's why I went with
do you
the.
want me to do another one, or are you getting like
We can. Why don't we just do one more?
Okay. Yeah, what is it with anytime you go into a TJ Maxx?
You gotta poop. Something about the smell of bugs. I don't know if you guys follow Nina Poole on TikTok. She has a bunch of dupes and stuff. And she said one of the Target perfumes, one of the Finery perfumes, smells like books to her. And I smelled it. It was the I'm a Musk perfume. Did smell a little booky.
Okay. We've got useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency.
Okay.
Okay, I have created an invention that actually scans and alerts you if it is an emergency. So, let's say your house is on fire or something and you find your device and you press the button, it'll scan the situation and go, yeah, this is an emergency situation. And it'll just keep reminding you that this is an emergency situation.
Yeah.
You get into a car accident, it's like you're trapped in your car.
Now,
The jaws of life are trying to pry you out. Oh, let me scan. Yeah, this is an emergency situation.
and I think I found a loophole though that you
Okay.
didn't think about. What about people who have diabetic emergencies who can't sense it? It would go off. But I understand where you're coming from. What are people who have dogs who alert them to medical emergencies that they aren't aware of? That actually would be an awesome invention. I'm so glad you're thinking of making that.
But, you know, and I also have thought of the possibility of like maybe somebody's really suspicious and you're like alone with them.
And
Or,
it
like,
lets
on, like
you
a
know,
Tinder date or something.
like that somebody's thinking about murder.
That is a good application.
Okay.
And I think we've already talked about this too much.
Hey,
Pretty good.
not bad.
Pretty good. A vibe rater. It rates the vibe, and I appreciate that as well. Okay, that's pretty good. I was thinking of just like saying like a friend who's like, guys,
There's an emergency.
yeah, but you know, this kind of was
That was fun. We got to get better at our the prompts that we give
Right,
each other.
right.
I could see us becoming pros.
Ooh. We could be like the couples on TikTok who are just like so.
But isn't that kind of your dream?
Locked
Wouldn't that be
in.
fun if we could just play a bunch of board games?
Yeah, that's funny. Dopamine.
Me literally looking up board games for two people. How boring
board
am I?
games if you don't have any friends. Oh.
Okay. Let's put this away.
Yeah.
Boom.
What should we do?
You know, there is a game that I've been trying to play for a while,
Okay.
but I know it will take you a long time to download it.
Oh, yeah.
But I was kind of thinking maybe we could play Roblox and we could play we could do Roblox. We could do just like watch stuff, but we usually do reactions on the weekend. But I keep reminding you that I want to play
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
It'll take a while for me to download it.
Rate Discord Spotify Wrapped. Okay, I sent in an old voicemail. The karaoke Roblox game. Let's play it.
Okay. You have Roblox on your thing right now?
I don't know if we have our. Oh, you have to upload your ID to be able to use the voice chat, right? Do you? Let's see. Get Roblox on your stream.
Starts from your toes.
I'll upload a fake ID just so I don't have to find mine.
Imagine the fake ID industry booming just for kids trying to play Roblox. It's a much less devious application.
With age verification? Cake Off? No. Cake Off? Is it like a twerk competition or? Cake Off. That fun.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like a great.
I don't know what it is.
Off.
It sounds fun.
Let me check my Discord.
Oh, you just need to have your number and allow.
Wherever it goes.
Alright now. You make me smile, please stay for a while now. Just take your time. Wherever you go. My little cousin was trying to show me how she hacked her tablet to jailbreak the parental controls to get Roblox.
And you know what? Women in STEM.
Yeah, what a
All we
little
can do is
hacker.
support her. Make a cake against others playing. That's fun. The song. I don't even know if I know that one, Astro. Okay, we have a. Did you put me in like a Discord server? Oh, okay. Let's hear this. From Farkoff. Let us make it official with this.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I was going to try and record a story and send it in last minute, but I ran out of time. So, here's my dogs. Luna, come here. Wait. Sit. Good. Stop. No, come here, dude. Come here. Quick. No, come here. Good. Sit. Speak. Not you. Luna, speak.
They sound like good dogs.
Not you. Wait your turn. No.
They're trying to speak
Luna,
so bad.
Speak.
Oh.
Good. Good girl.
Demure.
Speak.
Demure and mindfall.
Good girl. Okay. Okay, good. Now it's your turn. Speak.
Is it 3 dogs or 2 dogs?
How many dogs do we have?
Speak. Yeah.
Cute.
Wow, they're so obedient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do you even get your dog to do that? We could be training the pugs. Y'all should hear my voicemail. Did you send it? Oh! Oh my god, wait.
We have more.
Hold up. I think we got... Okay. I think we got a few. I mean, we could listen to them now.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay, yeah, thank you for that.
Was that
message.
Farkoff? Farkoff with the bark off?
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, it's Galileo again. The last time I left a voicemail, it was like monumental information. But this time, I'm just gonna talk about my sophomore year history teacher.
Ooh.
And like, it sounds boring, like by the description, but like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So he was kind of like the guy who really wanted to like fit in with the students. He's very much like making jokes with the students.
It's always the
all
history
time,
teachers, too.
giving students nicknames, stuff like that. And like, I don't know if there was a day
When a
in
teacher's like, "Where are we going after this?" You're like, "I don't know, lunch?"
Jail?
class where he wasn't like pulling up a song on YouTube because he was like, "Y'all know this, y'all know this. Do y'all know about Led Zeppelin?" Anyways, during supposedly it wasn't during my class, but supposedly during one of these things, I think it was AP Gov which is one of the classes he taught because it was a senior at the time who it happened to. But anyways, during one of these things, he was playing a song, he was singing along, and there was a tricky little word that he said that started with N.
Oh.
Anyways, it turns out that he wouldn't only just like sing along to it, sometimes he would call black students it. And so he got sued. And so like for like a whole month we had to have like a sub who we hated. I'll get into that for a bit. But he got sued by some kid.
Good.
And
Hell yeah.
it was very divided. Like half the school was like, no, like we love Burnham, and then half the school was like, maybe he deserves to be sued. Anyways, so we ended up selling a car to that kid because he was a shop kid, and he fixed it up and sold it. And it's crazy because my mom didn't know until like a year later that not only did we sell a car to that kid, but he also sued my history teacher, and that's why he was gone and left us with this sub. So this sub was a student's mom. She had been a sub for a while. She's not very likable.
Wouldn't play music for you guys.
She was a 4th generation Texan, apparently, and she met her husband on the game. Whatever.
Met her husband on the what?
So that just like leads you into her personality, I guess. Anyways, she was very much just like rude all the time. She was yelling a lot. And she tried to teach us, but it was not. I was like, oh, you definitely did not get your credentials, ma'am. And like I hate hating on subs, but she needed to be hated on. I'm sorry. Like, she let the room get so hot and nobody could like touch the thermostat. She literally like moved all the history books. She rearranged his classroom so that nobody could mess with the thermostat. It was kind of crazy. And she would always leave the door open, and a ton of flies just like infested that place because California, outside school, very much flies everywhere. Anyways, so I don't even know if that was like a coherent thought.
No, that's wild.
Yeah. Also, and not today, but like the other day, I walked to our local like food center and got some snacks with my sister, and when we were walking home, I saw him and he waved at me, and I was like, ooh, he didn't know I was on the op side. Anyways,
that is bold for him.
See ya.
Wow, thank you, Galileo, for that.
Wow. What
is wrong with these teachers, dude? Yeah, there is something to be said about, I'm not going to say all history teachers, but why are they always like adding their kids on Instagram and like,
or adding their own like spin on history, like their own lore, like our history teacher with the, oh yeah, you were abducted by aliens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of funny.
That
I wonder how the lawsuit, but I don't know if Galileo said how it
ended up, but that is
Chat.
wild.
I'm gonna go get some electrolytes because I have a mild headache. Okay. Are you okay if I start listening to somebody
You
else's
can
thing?
listen to them, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I'll try not to get FOMO.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay, so once upon a time, my first job was Subway. And Subways are whack as fuck. Because they... I don't know if it's just the ones that are owned by this particular guy in my state. He owns like every single one in our city, plus a few in a few surrounding cities. And they're whack. So I get hired, no interview. I just am hired. And they're like, when can you start? And I'm like, I'm 16, it's 2020, I ain't got nothing better to do. And bam, I'm working. There's no training. Zero training. No videos, no food safety training, no like, nothing. First job, and I had zero training to do anything other than like, what I might have learned at home. And you can't like assume anyone knows like, has knife skills or knows knife safety. Like,
Because you're a sandwich artist, remember?
so that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
2, there were a few girls that were homeschooled, and a kind of rule with in my state is that if you're homeschooled, you have to be at home or an educational facility during school hours, which are like 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. And these girls would be working like lunch shift, which was sketchy. And these 2 girls were the sisters of the manager. And one of those girls was also 14, which I'm pretty sure is too young to be working food service.
Yeah.
So that's also sketchy. And so when I started in 2020, I made $7.25 an hour. Woohoo! And that sucked. And so I eventually, like really quickly, like within 2 weeks of me starting, I was made a lead. So I had a key to close the store and open the store. And the weird thing is, so I was in high school and we were doing like a weird hybrid because of COVID. And so I would come in, I would open on my days that I had to go to school. I would open and stay until like 7:30, go to school. Then I would come back at 3, like more like 3:30, but and and I would close. That's kind of ridiculous.
It's a lot of responsibility for a high
also
schooler.
working, like overtime and never got paid for it. That's super illegal. They also, so when I was made a lead, they didn't give me a raise or anything. Like the only person that made more than us was our manager, and she made $14 an hour.
Ooh.
Which is kind of insane for a manager.
Don't spend it all at once.
Especially when we, like, us workers could have gone to McDonald's across the street and made $14 an hour. And there was just a lot of whack. There was also a lot of homeless people that would come in begging for sandwiches. There was also this one guy. Okay. There was this one guy that came in. He was like, "Would you like to hear me rap?" And I'm like, I can't deny that kind of offer. I was like, absolutely I do. And he raps, and it's actually kind of good. And he's like, okay, my name's Scary Styles. And I was like,
Shout
got it.
out.
And I look him up every once in a while to see if he's made social medias for it. Nope. No Scary Styles. That's one of my stories from Subway. There was also that one time I bought art from a cult. That was fun. As a first job, it was really fun. I actually genuinely really enjoyed my job. I just wish that there wasn't a bunch of super illegal stuff going on. Another thing is I live in Idaho, which is a right-to-work state, meaning that employers are not required to give you a break. So on my weekends and days I didn't have school stuff going on, I would work a 12-hour shift with no break at 16. And I worked that job until I was 17 and a half, I think.
Damn.
I worked there for a year and like 8 months. And yeah, it was kind of like a fever dream. I had a woman threaten to give me COVID. That was, every time I look back on that job, I'm just flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted.
How are you making that little in 2020? I know it's a state-by-state basis, but like, that was what I was making at my first minimum wage job in college. To be paying people $7.25 still? That's wild. Oh, well, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, there's something, I've always heard bad stories about people who work at Subway. Like, I'm not even kidding. My cousin worked at a Subway, and we hung out a lot in college, and one day his Subway, somebody like shoots it up, and
Sorry.
he has to be questioned by the police, and it's like, it was a whole debacle. But I guess his manager had been like screwing people over, and the manager was also really sketchy, and the manager was like trying to sleep with him, and like, dude, there was just so every time we hung out, there was insane lore drops happening, insane developments, just wild. Subway with sub wages.
What was this crazy story?
Somebody talking about their Subway experience. And I like that your name here is Submarine. And also, for all of this turmoil, Subway's not that good. Just saying. For everything they're putting everybody through, okay?
Let's build the best Subway sandwich.
Okay. Well, what's on the menu, though?
Okay.
I think you can finagle it. You can create a good sandwich there. But if somebody's like, want to go to Subway? I'm not like, yippee, yeah. I think every other sub shop, much better. Jersey Mike's. I love Jersey Mike's. Italian Heb. Like a pub sub goes pretty crazy. It was worth it when the subs were $6, but $12 for a Subway sub is a nope. We used to go to Quiznos all the time.
Yes, we loved that place.
Okay, what would you get at Subway other than $7.25 and trauma? Ooh, yeah. I think I've...
Wanted to let you all know I'm on my way home from dinner and I'm doing just fine, and I love you all and you'll accompany me on my ride home. XOXO. Thank you for 35 wonderful months.
Thank you. And thank you for the tier 3. I hope you're getting home safe.
Also, we loved your video.
Yes.
Thanks for blessing us with that video. Hello, MVJ.
We have absolutely had Jersey Mike's and watched your stream. Well, fuck yeah.
I think it's kind of just putting the...
It's the sauces, I think.
They're... You know what I liked?
The meats are pretty subpar at Subway.
Chicken bacon ranch one, or the one with the onion thing,
the sweet onion chicken thing. And you know what's, the chicken is the sketchiest thing you could probably get.
Yeah.
Last time I had Subway, it was in college, and it gave me diabolical instant food poisoning. Also, I read
Interesting.
He used to eat it a lot, got sick one time.
Fiend got sick from it too. Why?
I think they just have their meats out all the time.
Is it the meat? Is it the lettuce? Are you guys getting E. coli?
They have the meats, apparently.
That's
Italian
Arby's.
herb, cheese bread, provolone, ham bacon toasted with spinach. Gub, that probably tastes good.
It's the meat. It's the steak.
Yeah. For sure, the steak. Oh, I used to get the meatball sub. Never got sick.
We failed our health inspection 4 times. No.
Oh my god. No, I'm not even kidding. My cousin's stories were just so nuts, and the manager.
DoorDash or whatever.
No.
Our other cousin.
We were like in the same college town together.
Oh.
And his Subway manager was creating a harem. Like a polycule with all of the employees.
Yes, and
and then
he was like weirdly obsessed with him in a way.
Yeah, and then there was something crazy that happened at the work. Like somebody was trying to shoot the manager. Anyway. We did MJV. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. I might like just test some
I'm
of
driving.
these.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's about to be
See,
so
that's why I'm
loud.
listening to them silently so I can make sure.
Yeah, keep your eyes on the road.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
How many times can you fail a health inspection before you get shut down? Does it have to be consecutive?
Right. Okay, we've got something from Mac. So let's see if
Really,
this
Lil's
is...
badge? Panera is so expensive. You have to do like the half, the you pick 2 thing or whatever they do.
Yeah. Panera doesn't feel worth it as much anymore. It used to be like something you could get all the time, and now
I do like their barbecue chicken, getting half of that and then getting like a soup or something.
Well, maybe it's not as expensive as I think. But last time we went, we were like, why is it so much?
Salads are good. I'm craving that.
I'm watching your guys' stream. She fucking loves you guys.
Aw.
But she hates the story, like how we first met, and every time someone asks like how we met, she comes up with a different story every time. So
Liar!
nothing compares to how we really actually
Get
met.
her. Hi, Woozy.
At the time, I was with the sheriff's department as a deputy, and I was dispatched to a disturbance, and I was notified that there is EMS on scene. So when I arrived, I was surprised to see one EMT standing outside throwing up. So I made sure he was okay, tried to get information on what was happening. Didn't get much. He waved me away. So then I stepped inside, announced who I was, but I was like immediately transported to what felt like the scene on the Polar Express with the puppets. There was just puppets and like
the land of misfit
weird
toys
shit everywhere. So this one EMT lady, my now wife, she called out to me, found where they were. There was a man on a sex swing who was naked. As one
You
can
guys
be.
crash an orgy?
That's for sure. I tried to tone the fire department, but they weren't available because he was stuck in it. So unfortunately, I had to deal with the situation, and everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. The guy, he had like a chastity belt, and he chained himself to the swing. There was camera set up, and like
no
submachine that like almost made me cry. Like just looking at it, like
oh
just thinking back at it right now, I just get
no.
the heebie-jeebies.
Wait, Olive, you're so
forgot
right.
the
We
code to
found
the
love
padlock
in a hopeless
of like how he
place.
like chained himself up, and then he couldn't find the key. Well, we tried finding the key, and then
You found the
his
key to
reasoning for
her heart.
throwing away the
Ooh.
key that we were looking for like for 20 minutes was he wouldn't forget the passcode. But you know, here we are. So our patrol cars and sometimes EMS vehicles, they get some tool bags, especially cases like this, I guess. So we had some cutters. It didn't break, not 1, not 2, but 3 cutters.
Do you think this dude did this on purpose? Like he he was thinking like you guys would be like, well, like, while we're here, we might as well partake. Oh, I mean, you've got it in your demented toy box of trinkets and pleasures.
His machinations. Yeah, for sure he wanted somebody to see this.
Yeah.
That we had, that was like diamond level chain.
Three
then
cutters.
We attempted to try to take the swing down. There was lube everywhere.
Oh.
Dropped the fucker a couple times, but we were able to get him down.
He deserved it.
Then I found out why the EMT dude was throwing up outside, because he touched the machine thingy that had fecal matter on it. But hey, my wife managed to look really good throughout the entire thing. I asked her out. She said no. She didn't want to look at me and remember this guy, but, you know, I prevailed. I won this.
That's so funny.
Wow. You know what? I'm happy for you. I'm also disturbed by the situation.
Right. You guys did trauma bond. That's so true.
Also, I love the callback to the guy at the beginning who was throwing up. I almost forgot about him.
Right. You painted a full picture here.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He did kind of bring you guys together. So maybe you know, he could have been the ring bearer. The cock ring. No.
Wow.
It's an appropriate hint. I didn't say that. So that's so funny. The machine had a front row seat.
Like, he's having so much fun with this. Like, his hobby.
Right. It's just like some people have model trains, and then some people, you know,
do whatever that is.
Yeah. That's okay. All right. And I think that's it for today.
I can see why she would make up a different story.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm. Where does this land on the game we're playing for hobbies? Definitely an exciting hobby, I think.
Exciting in a bad way.
Right.
Apparently he works at our local Bloomingdale's now.
Charlie made me feel like a psychic. Wow, thank you guys for being vulnerable and sharing your stories.
Keep sending them.
Love hearing them.
We'll listen.
Don't feel insecure. I get it if you like a bunch of people will delete them after because they're like, oh, I don't want to hear my voice on stream, but
that's okay.
We're not thinking anything about
In
how you guys
fact,
sound. We love it.
and just like to listen to it.
Yeah,
you guys are entertaining us.
Yeah, you're giving us content. And we're growing closer as a community. That's how I see it. Okay.
We haven't seen Discord's anything. If it's like an interesting anecdote, a story,
I don't know. You wanted a suggestion box for the stream? People finally start posting stuff because they're like,
this'll.
Yeah, so I hate how you guys do this. No, okay. Where did people put their Spotify Wrapped?
Are you reacting to people's Spotify Wrapped?
We're gonna make snap judgments about them in music, of course. Damn.
Dang, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I said something insane about my coworker in the thingy. Okay, as a voicemail thing. Oh. Yo. I don't know if I know if I see your...
Oh, this was today?
Oh, maybe we have more than we thought.
Did we not? We didn't play this, huh?
Oh, Spooky says this is about a coworker.
Oh my god. Yeah, let me... Of course.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I don't know if this is super crazy, but I was closing with my coworker the other day, and she was like, girl, I don't need no husband. I got my Rose. And I look at her and I'm like, Rose toy? And she's like, yes, girl, you need one. I will buy you one. I was like, I don't want one. And then a few days later, she comes up to me and she's like, you're not gonna like report me to management because I like asked to buy you a Rose toy. And I was like, no, I thought it was really funny. I don't know if that's crazy or not. I think it's just crazy that she was like, I'll buy you one.
That is really funny.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I almost feel like the clarity afterwards of saying you're not going to report me is like
it's a little weird to be like, don't report me.
You're not going to report me because I asked to buy you a
sex toy.
Rose toy.
Yeah.
Dang.
That is funny though. Yeah, weird if you guys aren't that close.
Kind of like when people start going to Pilates and they've like seen the light and they're like, you need to go with me. Like, they're gonna like rock your world at this class. Like, you're gonna be like, you're gonna love this. You have to drag people along. It sounds like what this is. She's so new, like a new coworker. Wow,
that is.
I love that she is not shy.
Yeah, a next level of oversharing. I think
the Temu Rose toy. That's bold.
Good. What do we got? Faye Webster, Claro, Big Thief, Chapel Roan, Billie Eilish. Okay. I'm just seeing some bops, you know?
Good luck, babe.
Good luck, babe. I think this is a choose. I think I have the truncated, just like the streamer mode thing automatically on. I'm so basic.
Ooh, I love Hozier and Megan Thee Stallion next to each other.
Ooh, I don't think Ethel Cain is that basic either. I really do like Ethel Cain. And Hozier, come on. Also, I think we listened to Beyonce almost every day during like our high school years.
Oh, yeah.
When we were driving.
I think Beyonce is like permanently etched into my Spotify account.
Brand new coworker shared as her fun fact, she gives her dog THC gummies to calm down because CBD didn't work. Oh, isn't that kind of like
that's like sick animal abuse in a way.
Your dog's having an ego death in the middle of a PetSmart.
Oh, that's the only reason I say that is because you ever get so high that you're like, oh my gosh, this is altering the chemistry in my brain permanently.
Right. Yeah, most times it's like one of the reasons why I don't really dabble anymore. Is it's concerning. You're so good, Riley. Okay, we've got peanut butter fudge.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not good for a dog.
Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX, Lana, Alex, Fall Out Boy. Okay. We love.
Cost the night.
Will be the night that I will fall for you. Oh my god, I remember this Kendrick album. I think most of the songs I have are from this one. Okay. Mannequin Pussy? I don't know that. Talking Heads. Okay. Arctic Monkeys.
Not the Arctic Monkeys.
It's such a throwback. Love it. Okay, we've got Converse.
Oh,
I need to look at the
Peter
artists.
Gabriel.
Ooh. The Midnight. Ben Platt. Bill Medley. Medley?
Kenny Loggins.
Oh my
These
god.
are like old school.
Good. I like the combination you have here. Okay, Fiend, with the helpful... You know you can just listen to the songs without Spotify? You know, true. J. Harvey.
Fiend is saying you can't.
You can't just listen. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh.
I don't know if anyone cares about my Spotify Wrapped, but I'll share it when I get home if you want. But please tell Atomic Mom that my #1 song this year was Rhiannon. It's crucial that she knows.
Thank you. We will relay the message.
Okay, is it me or I don't even know if I've heard any of these
Yeah, this is
songs.
a little alternative. for
Right.
me. My Spotify is like an echo chamber of all the artists that I like.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Pandora. I'm not exploring.
Oh my god. I'm seeing a lot of Chapel Roans here. I need to speak to a gay. I need to talk to a gay. Renee Rapp. Love it, love it.
Ignore Zach Bryan. Red Wine Supernova.
Ooh, that one's
Wine
good.
Supernova.
Boy Genius. Oh, okay, okay. What? The one Zach Bryan.
Biggest listening day. 972 minutes.
Another one where I don't even think I know one of these artists really. Stop being like niche and interesting, guys. Okay, I know these ones.
So niche, so esoteric.
I thought mine was basic, then I got called gay twice after posting it. Okay, purr. Lizzie McAlpine. Yes.
Ooh, I had one of her songs as one of my top listens.
I can't share photos in any of the chats. Lame. Oh, we need to probably just let you guys post stuff again. I love Lizzie so much. Same. Ooh, wait. You just streamed it one time. Your top song. Okay, this is a fun song though. Musgraves.
Erase Me is the one. Salted Rice.
That one's so freaking good.
Please rate mine based on how gay it is. Okay, how many rainbows can you get as a reaction? Okay, we got Ignore Taylor Swift. Would have been my favorite groups tomorrow. Okay, let's just see what you got. No excuses here, David.
Meghan Trainor. What Meghan Trainor song are you bumping to?
Whoa. I haven't heard Meghan Trainor in a minute. Is she still making stuff?
Can somebody please post their Wrapped and it's all JoJo?
I like the way you grab on my bean.
Taking it back. Meghan Trainor. We're listening to that later. Okay? Emba.
Charlie XC.
Wait.
XCX.
Dev Lemons is a YouTuber and producer, right? Who is dating... Okay, am I crazy?
Wait,
dating
I love
Nick is Not Green?
Lithonia.
Oh yeah, that one's moody. What have you done? You know Dev Lemons? I swear I think, yeah.
Maybe I need to look this person up to remind me.
I don't listen to their music, but I have seen some YouTube videos and such.
I recognize.
I'm old. Who are these people? We're trying to figure that out right now. Oh my god, people. Okay. Oh, you have Dev too. Punkin Nonstop. Sorry. Can we listen to your music? Okay, we've got Troye Sivan, Sabrina Carpenter. First Sabrina I think we've seen. Ethan Gander. I don't think I've heard
There's a
this.
lot of Ethan Gander on this.
Uh-huh. We gotta take a gander, I guess. Nothing But Thieves, Fall Out Boy, Lana Del Rey, Artemis.
What a moody lineup. You got
Ooh.
Lana, The Weeknd.
Deb is on mine too. Okay, Slay. Huh. I need to actually listen to her music. I could
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Give it a good old.
give it a little whirl, I guess. But they make some pretty entertaining YouTube videos sometimes. Okay. Oh, did we have one more direct message or? Oh,
Riley, do you want us to listen to it?
Should we listen to it before you get scared and try to record a new one?
Orchid.
Orchid, thank you for the tier 3.
What are you Thank you.
No, you're just on time.
We
I'm
appreciate
too
it.
late.
No, it's
You
perfect.
are not.
51 months.
They want super
Thank you.
oh, babe. Red wine supernova.
Okay. I'm gonna play it. Unless you tell us to stop midway through, then we know. Then we
When
can.
you have finished recording, you may hang up
Okay,
or
this is
press
Riley.
1 for more options.
Sorry for the way I sound. I have a cold right now, so I'm a little nasally.
You're good.
And also, my stutter is getting in the way. I've recorded this like 4 times already. Anyway, I met this guy my freshman year of high school. We'd a choir together. He was really sweet and funny, and overall, I really liked his vibe. I had never spoken to him before until our very last choir concert, which means 7 or 8 months before I actually spoke to him. You know, I had a lot of energy that night. He had sang an amazing solo, and I was overall very happy that day. After the concert, I ran up to him and hugged him, and I mean jumped and hugged him. He twirled me around, I think, twice, and then I said to him, "You did so good." Obviously not like that, but you get the gist. It felt very much like a rom-com.
Oh.
And we got each other's snaps and numbers, and we texted each other.
Oh, a modern day romance.
Yeah.
When you get the snaps.
When you start to skid in the streaks.
Yeah.
Something important to the story is at this time I was very feminine, which is very different than how I am now if you've seen pictures of me. At this time I had long hair and a very just overall feminine look. Our last choir concert was a couple weeks before the school year ended, and when I tell you we talked every day, I mean every day. We called practically every night, which is typically not
Whoa.
normal for me. I have anxiety and usually don't call since I'm scared it would be awkward between me and another person.
Mm-hmm.
There was one night he even sang me to sleep, which now sounds awkward and uncomfortable, but at the time I thought it was cute, especially since he was my best friend and we were both choir nerds.
Mm-hmm.
I told him things I never told anyone, and there were times we'd paint each other's nails, which was his idea, and he'd ask to braid my hair. At this point in the story, we'd been talking / friends for 5 months. He asked me to be his homecoming date, and let's just say I looked amazing.
Ooh, slay.
We had a great time at the dance, but something felt wrong. He dragged me around everywhere to talk to his friends instead of mine. He begged me to slow dance with him, despite me telling him how uncomfortable I was with that, especially with the heat of the room we were in. There was at least 100 people in that small cafeteria the dance was held in. And to top it all off, he had me sit on his lap so we could, quote unquote, cuddle on the couches.
Oh, why do you have
I'm
couches?
very uncomfortable.
Why are they even giving you
Yeah,
opportunities
don't
to
give
sit
high
down?
schoolers
couches.
Don't give them couches.
That's the devil's playground.
Yeah.
He also complained to me about my best friend rejecting him the year before while I was on his lap. I somehow knew he was going to ask me out that night, but I didn't want to have to reject him, but dating him felt even worse. So I ghosted him. Not only over text, but in person too. It wasn't too hard since we didn't have any classes together and our school had like 3,000 people in it. But after 2 months, I reached out to him because I felt awful for doing that to him. He told me what I did really hurt him, which I understand. It would hurt me too. We started talking again, and I promised to be more open and honest with him. We had a really good talk that night, and after a few hours, we were back to what we used to be. At least, I thought so. He called me in the hallway the next day between classes, which it was specifically January 5th. I still remember. And he asked me where I was. I told him I was walking to class, and he told me to hurry up because he was at my class waiting for me. Confused,
I love the way you close your eyes like
walked
it's an
to my
audiobook.
class faster.
You know what? Riley really sounds like
I feel like I'm there right with you.
It's
Also,
like a Netflix original TV show, the way it's
Right.
narrated. It's like, the
and
day was January 5th.
I'm closing
I
my
remembered
eyes.
it exactly.
I'm literally there. I see the lockers. You're doing an amazing job. So
He said, and I quote, "I've been thinking and I really like you, and I have for a while.
Duh.
Would you be my girlfriend?"
Of course.
No joke. I looked around for a solid 3 seconds before replying, sure.
Oh.
He gave me a quick hug and went to class.
Did you want to?
At this point in time, I was freshly 16 and struggling to find myself.
Mm-hmm.
He would tell me how much he loved when I dressed girly. He also asked me constantly to wear my hair down, despite me voicing how much I hated doing my hair. I had it in a ponytail practically every day. I'm also Christian, but this was my very, very Christian part of my life. I went to church bi-weekly, I had recently been confirmed, and I brought my Bible to school every day to study it. Knowing this about me, he made a lot of jokes against Jesus and God. I'm a strong believer that everyone is allowed to have their own thoughts and beliefs, but it still made me uncomfortable. He only complimented me when I wore my hair down. I paid for our Olive Garden Valentine's Day date, which, by the way, at the date, he told me that I was the quote-unquote least romantic person he's ever met.
When you paid for the date?
He also wanted to hold my hand all the time. And overall, he just felt more like a best friend to me than a boyfriend. Which makes me sound awful, but it was different at the time. There was one time we were laying in his bed, kind of cuddling, and after not even 5 minutes, I think, I got out of his bed and sat in a chair across from him.
Mm-hmm.
He pressured me a lot into being more touchy with him. He made a ton of sexual jokes and told me that I needed to act more like a girlfriend.
Yikers.
A month before we broke up, I chopped my hair off. In total, I think 10 inches. He suddenly started complimenting me so much more, which felt off to me because why were you complaining before? But whatever. I told my coworkers at the time about him, and they all told me I needed to break up with him. So after 2 months of them trying to convince me, I finally did. I was even kind enough to do it in person. I found out.
Why does it feel like it sounds like you're just dating him to like be nice and like go through the motions? It's so funny that breaking up with somebody in person is like a big thing these days.
2 weeks later, that he was cheating on me for the last week of our relationship.
Oh.
The girl he was cheating on me with.
Was it your friend who rejected
She didn't know that he was still dating me when they got together. But we're now friends. Me and her are now friends, and we bond over our traumas from him. And to top it all off, the cherry on top of this whole long story is after 5 months of dating, we never kissed. I never...
Okay. That is hilarious. You guys were just besties for
You were
5 saving room for Jesus, okay?
wanted to get close enough to that man to kiss him. After I broke up with him, not even a week later, I told all my friends. And eventually, a couple months after, I even told my family that I am attracted to women and that I do not identify as a woman. I also recently found out that he unadded me from Snapchat, which feels weird because we had classes together, so that would have been really awkward if we had to do a group project together.
Yeah, that is weird.
But anyway, that's my story about my most previous boyfriend before coming out and all of that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta not kiss a few frogs. Yeah, not kiss a frog for 5 months. Yeah, and then you'd be
learn
disturbed
something
about yourself.
Yeah.
And we love to hear, the personal growth, and 2024.
We're realizing things.
You dating him was a group project. That's so funny.
Thanks for sending it in. That was entertaining. Also, somebody sent another one.
Somebody sent another one?
Yeah, you guys were
Love it.
pouring them in.
Hey, we love this shit.
Who dis?
Who is this? Hold up. Grim. That's interesting, Riley. It sounds like a lot of social pressure. Kind of reminds me of like being in the Mormon church and like feeling like you have to say yes to dates because it's just ingrained in the culture.
Well, they would like give you pep talks to say that. Like, if
Right,
a guy's
like-
brave enough to ask you out, you say yes.
Okay, I'm excited to hear this.
Literally, our bishop was like the wingman for the
Yeah.
the guys in our church.
Like, If
If Trevor asks you out,
you have to say yes.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
And this one's a little convoluted, but bear with me.
we're
So,
bearing with you.
freshman year of college kind of started for me around the time COVID was really starting to uptick. So it was around 2020. People were kind of not allowed to leave their dorm rooms. It was pretty bad. And there was this one guy who lived in the dorm room next to me who I had kind of run into at one point, and we kind of like talking as friends. I was trying to make friends. And I had told him on multiple occasions, because I'm autistic, usually I can't really tell when people are flirting or anything like that. So I wasn't entirely sure, but I kind of had the idea that he was. So I told him on multiple occasions, I'm not interested. I just want to be friends. Stuff like
As
that.
you do.
And I was absolutely not popular in high school, so I'm not used to people being interested in me like that. I certainly wasn't used to it 4 years ago. And this guy assured me multiple times that he wasn't, interested in me like that. He wasn't trying anything.
I'm feeling a butt.
Some time goes by. That was not true. He did not respect my wishes to just be friends. So I cut things off.
No. I just want to be friends who make out sometimes.
And eventually get married.
And, have kids. You can... I want to marry you.
As friends.
With him. After that, I had a few other weird encounters with men in general, where they would just, there was 2 different instances where men would follow me back to my dorm building. Luckily you would need an ID to get in, so they couldn't get into my building, but it was weird. It was weird because I hadn't experienced anything like that before. People in general hadn't shown much interest in me, so
yeah, it's
having
freaky.
these guys suddenly behaving like this was strange, and I didn't know how to handle it or what to do in general.
Valid.
And I probably didn't handle it the best, but also I don't know how you handled that properly. My general go-to strategy was to ignore it till it went away. So, and it worked for the most part up until about sophomore year, where I moved into a new apartment, and it was a apartment building owned by my college, and this apartment building allowed you to specify whether or not you were okay with living with co-ed, whether you're okay living co-ed, whether you're okay with someone of the opposite sex living in the same apartment as you. And I didn't have much of a preference on it. I said I didn't really care because there's 4 people to an apartment, so I was like, okay, nothing's really gonna happen, whatever. I ended up being roomed with 2 girls. The 4th room was empty for a while up until our 2nd semester, where they moved in an exchange student. Apparently the girl living on my side of the apartment had specified that she only wanted to live with other girls, but
that seems
I
like
guess
normal.
they just ignored that for some reason, and they moved in this guy.
I thought that, dorms were strict about not being co-ed.
Right. I guess it depends what school you're going to, but I haven't been in a lot of dorms that were, mixed.
Who was an exchange student from Ireland. And he was alright. They ended up getting along really well. They became best friends. But he, I guess, kind of started developing a crush on me. And that's fine. I don't care if people, start having feelings for me or anything. I'm not gonna be like, well, we can't be friends anymore then, That's fully up to them if they're comfortable with, remaining friends with me, despite the fact that I'm not interested in them like that. That's, their decision. But he was also kind of not taking no for an answer and not really respecting my wishes, so I started avoiding him, which was hard because we lived in the same apartment, but I did my best, and I kind of just started avoiding men entirely, which all the men out there, nothing against you, all right? I was just having a real bad go of it.
Mhm.
It was a streak of really poor luck. And so I was just kind of minding my business. I was sticking to myself.
Staying in your
I'm a
own
gamer,
lane.
so I was just staying in my room most of the time.
Just grinding some Skyrim armor.
Yeah.
And then my roommate on the other side of the apartment, she had her cousin come to town. And she was always really great. I always really liked her. I really want to be friends with her as well. I kind of had like a freaking crush on her. I
Oh,
was
does the cousin hook up with the dude or something? Or does the
No.
dude have a fascination with the cousin? Yeah,
find out.
I'm trying to figure out
oh
what.
my god, please be my friend. But
Ooh, I like that
we
too.
didn't have that much in common, so it never really worked out. But she was really nice. She was really respectful. She was clean. Great roommate. But her cousin was coming to town, and her cousin was a guy, and he was older than us. I think he was in like the military or something. I'm not sure. But he was just gonna stay over for a little bit. But it was around Thanksgiving break, so my the roommate on my side of the apartment and I both went home for the holidays, while our other roommates stayed at the apartment. And I didn't think there was a need for me to lock my door or anything. We all had our own individual locks on our bedroom doors, so we could lock them if we wanted to.
Oh no.
I trusted my roommates, even the guy. I didn't think he would like try to rob me or something. So I was
I'm scared.
no,
I'm scared.
I didn't lock my bedroom door. It was fine. I came back from holiday, and I come to find out that like some things are kind of misplaced in my bedroom, and I like start to think that maybe I'm being delusional, or maybe I was more paranoid about someone coming in there than I thought. So I like tried to sort of write it off, but then the other girl who I was living with, who also left for the holidays, came in, and she was like, "Hey, some things are kind of like messed up in my room. Have you noticed anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, I have." Like, I thought that I was just like imagining it, or like, I don't know, being delusional or something. But we started going through our stuff, trying to figure out what was wrong, and I find some of my notebooks that were on the ground. They weren't there when I left. Were covered in this lube-like substance.
No. Immediately.
Wow. That's also. How do you know it's a lube?
Oh no.
There's so
Okay.
many terrible possibilities.
I think that's so far. That's I think the worst. This is going down.
Okay.
The worst timeline. Okay.
Were the notebooks full of fanfic?
A little gross.
Dude, that's a good review. Just kidding. That's disturbing. Okay.
I wasn't sure what it was. I just like wiped them off, put them back. I was like, surely not, And I didn't have lube or anything in my room, so I was like, where could that have even come from, And then I'm going to get in bed that night, and I peel back my covers,
No.
and there was just lube all over my sheets. Just so much lube. And it's
What is happening? Was he trying to like embalm himself?
He's trying to slip and slide.
Oh my god, what is happening? Why would you do that?
like
trying to like pickle himself?
Wash them over and over again. I only have one pair of sheets, okay? I'm in college. Just one set of sheets. And I'm washing them.
Oh my god, and you probably have to like go to the laundromat, or like
you probably have to touch your sheets.
The communal laundry place. Like, it takes forever to even do, dude.
Over and over again, and it's not coming out. And I wasn't sure what to do, and then my friend comes out and she's like, "Hey, I think someone stole my lube." And I was like, "What?"
No, not
What
the
the fuck
actual
happened?
lube being
And,
stolen.
Oh, maybe he thought it was like a body oil, like just to seal in moisture after the shower. You know how sometimes you use like a little
Right, like
little
slugging.
Jergens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was Jurgen something.
She found it
like under her bed or something, which isn't where she kept it before. And she found like some of it was on her notebooks as well. And so we're really confused.
What's with the
We're not sure how this
notebooks?
happened. I wasn't even thinking like, and I guess I could have thought that it was like our roommate who had a crush on me. I could have been like, he came in here and was being like creepy, you know. But he really didn't strike me as the kind of guy who would do that.
I'm sorry, nobody strikes me.
He didn't strike me as a guy who would like go into my other roommate's room and steal her lube and then oil himself up and you know,
And a
sleep in my
covered
bed.
cocoon and jork it while going through my notebook.
Like he was a little weird. He didn't really take no for an answer. Like he wouldn't accept that I wasn't interested in him, but he didn't seem like the kind of guy who would like force the issue like that. And so I just went over to our other roommate, the one who's, you know, pretty good to live around, but she'd had her cousin over, and so I was like, hey, me and our other roommate are like a little confused. There's lube on everything. We're not really sure
Okay,
what
this is
that's
the
about.
confrontation. Let's.
And she finally like lets us know. She's like, "Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, my cousin came over and we were gonna let him sleep on the couch, but there was like something off about him, and he was like really drunk and like he was behaving really strangely, and so me and the exchange student, we ended up just leaving for the night because we didn't really feel safe around him."
Wait, you in the exchange? This was the cousin who did this? Wait.
And I was like, okay, yeah, that's totally valid. And she said that when she came back the next morning,
So he was
out
home
of
alone.
my bedroom, and she didn't want to tell us because she didn't want to freak us out or anything. And I was like, I would appreciate being informed that this strange man was rummaging around in my bedroom. He left lube everywhere. I don't even want to think about how that happened. That's also, I keep like sensitive documents in my bedroom. I keep my checks
Well,
in
they're laminated now.
my bedroom. I keep my passwords
They're nice and oily.
in my bedroom. I need to know if someone's been digging around in there, you know? And so, I guess we figured out what happened. Nothing ever came of it, but it was just a strange story. And I just like, I think back on that and I'm like, I don't understand why my first 2 years of college were so bizarre. And like,
You're seeming very laid back about this.
This is
so
very
far, 'cause
optimistic. I feel like
This is a
maybe-
horrific situation.
I feel like you need to look at this with.
You're being very nice.
Rose-colored glasses are on, and maybe they need to come off. That was weird.
I'd never had any like strange encounters with men prior to that. Before that, I was usually just mostly ignored by the opposite gender. But for some reason, first 2 years of college, people just lost their minds. They just did not know how to act. And I had to learn real quick how to put my foot down.
Yeah.
Strange.
And lock the doors.
Oh my
Jeez.
lord. That is so
Take off the
horrific.
rose-colored glasses and put on the black light. If a black light had seen any of the surfaces of that room, it would be like
the Milky
EDC, like your baby's first rave.
Oh my god. That crazy rave with like the you know that
They
one
have,
like
like, the
Shrek?
alien in the middle.
It's like reaching out.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awful. I'm sorry about.
And I just
feel like
know
you guys have had
it
some
would probably take me
traumatic-
months to feel comfortable sleeping in that bed.
Yeah.
Think about how defiled
Oh
the
my god.
sheets feel.
And you can't even trust, like, even closing the, like, locking your door. You're still gonna, in the back of your head, think that something like that could happen again.
Wow.
What's it? Dude, Gordon
What the
Ramsay would have had a
hell?
field day on that.
I really didn't know where that was gonna go.
Right.
But neither did you, and I feel like glad you guys. I don't know. Actually, I'm not. I don't know what I'm glad about.
So wait,
you made it.
Was this the cousin? Was it the cousin or the exchange student who was, you know, made like a little splash zone in the slip and slide.
It was the cousin. Okay, so the cousin who came in for
that makes sense, because if that's kind of like a one-time thing, like you don't have to be around that person anymore. But
bye, austere.
Ooh, get a good night of sleep for us. Send in photos into the Discord of how I looked when I dated him if y'all want to take a look. I'd like to believe I was very out of his league. Wow,
Whoa.
I feel like we're getting such a great glimpse into your guys' pasts.
We had a friend that had a few other friends over, and he stole our friend's truck in the middle of the night to go get illegal things, wrecked the truck, and parked it like nothing happened.
Oh my god.
Why are people so comfortable doing crazy shit to other people's stuff? I somehow didn't know you grew up Mormon. We didn't really talk about it until a couple years ago or something, or a year ago.
Post the VOD after
yes,
this.
we will. We will post the VOD.
The exchange. No! Grim. That's awful.
No.
That's like, honestly.
And that's the exchange student, not. Oh, wow.
His neurons exchanged a bad idea.
And he listened.
Oh my god, long hair Riley.
Slay.
With a dress. Oh my god, we have like a balayage. What do you call that? Or ombre?
Alright.
I love the transformation.
Who's the character from Life is Strange? Giving Chloe a little bit.
My luck with men is abysmal. Guys, your stories are so wild.
Oh, it's Max.
Max.
Is it?
Our bad.
Oof.
We act like we've never played the games before.
We've literally just played the newest one. Oh my gosh. I think you rock both looks.
Mm-hmm. I should have left a voicemail about airplane brick guy. Okay, guys, the last flight I went on. Actually, no. Okay. So, my departing flight, I sat next to a guy who had the only carry-on, I'm not even kidding, because I flied Frontier, because it's the cheapest, you know, it's like
we'll
bare
get there
bones.
when we get there.
Exactly.
Make it in one piece.
Exactly. The only carry-on he had was a tub of Vaseline.
And he's just like me.
Me and my
he's
little
worried
about his moisture barrier, his skin,
and he probably put it on his lips.
And I was, you know, doing the calculations in my head, right? I'm like,
how
okay,
big was the tub?
Like this.
Oh, if it's bigger than like this,
and then
concerning.
he like even tried to like put it in his pocket, but it wouldn't fit. But he was carrying it, and he didn't have a bag. It was that and like a beanie on his head. And then
how old is he?
God, like
maybe 40. You notice any like eczema?
No, I didn't. I was genuinely.
Cracked lips.
I was trying not to look too much, but
how
I
do
was
you
like,
get that
sussing
through
it out.
Security? Is it solid?
What?
Is it a solid? How does it get through security?
Oh, you can take that through security.
Oh.
And that's actually the loophole, right? You bring something that you can't. It's not technically a solid.
Maybe he made himself a margarita and he like gelatinated it.
He put like the thickening agent,
viscous, and like this is what do you mean? And then he's
gagging down his tequila shot that tastes like shit.
Yeah,
he may have bought it there. No, I didn't see him use it at all. He was just, and then he switched seats. Maybe because I was staring him down, but he switched seats like mid-flight. And he switched, and then he sat in front of me instead. And then he was like reaching behind to get the Vaseline out of it. Hi, Danielle. Anyway, dry lips. I was just thinking, like, what is the reason? That's my flying Vaseline. That's
maybe it was like RSO, like somebody saying THC,
Ooh.
really just the most potent thing.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
you could smell it and get, woo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I kind of like feel for him in a way, like maybe he doesn't know about chapstick, he just knows about Vaseline.
But that's the thing, is there's so many applications for Vaseline. It's an occlusive if you're a super dry person. But man, I was like, what is going on here?
Today I had dry ass skin on my hands and my coworkers were freaking out thinking I had an allergic reaction to my sweater. So they made me take my sweater off and take a Claritin. Do you get the red patchy spots? That happens to me from when I get dry hands.
And it looks like
a rash. Yeah, I get a rash too on my hands. No, Lyra, I like using it for my lips too.
Love that, Sickly Babe. Speaking of, I'm not even kidding. Before I even took off, somebody next to me was farting. Like that. If we haven't even,
what time was
if
your
we're
flight?
Still, if we're still on the ground, and you're already farting, at least give me a little hope.
It is
right?
like really rude. It's one thing if you are in gastrointestinal distress, but like everybody can hold a fart at some level.
Yeah.
Unless you are going to diarrhea yourself and you're having like food poisoning.
I can get if you're having tummy issues, if you have a condition.
Right.
But it was like,
if you're casually
the
just letting it go, that's crazy.
At least like start off slow. Okay? Start off small.
You can't
plant a seed. Let us know that
you
you're
can't.
gonna fart.
You can't control it.
I know, but it was just
because
like
it
right
wasn't
out
like
the
you
gate.
heard it. You smelled it, right?
So annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the airplane too, you're right. The recycled air.
Yeah. Oh, or you know, here's a really cool idea. Go to the bathroom and do it there. I mean, if you're thinking about it, like how many farts per minute? What's your FPM? You probably aren't farting every minute. You know, just hit the bathroom, do it there, come back, and then get your Vaseline. You know, like he was a baby.
No, that's what's shocking. People literally are so comfortable just in enclosed spaces. It's like abusive to everybody around you.
And there's a weird element of anonymity. But I feel like I have a really good nose, and I feel like I have.
You can
a
zone in on
compass.
it.
I can figure out. Okay, that's 30 clicks west of me.
The
I
more
smell it.
comfortable and entitled they get with letting it go, the more you can zone in.
Right.
On them. You
I
can
can tell-
triangulate the fart.
That's what I would. It's like, please have some decorum.
Put it back. Put it back up your butt.
Fart into your Vaseline jar and let it soak it up.
And maybe that's what he was doing.
God, it was so bad.
You think it was the same guy?
I don't know. Oh, a new chatter we've never seen before. Agent Brown Sugar.
My sister and I walked through such an awful fart at a store the other day. We both commented on how it negatively impacted our moods.
Because it's so rude sometimes.
Yeah, it just like makes your day worse. And maybe this is the opinion of somebody who grew up with siblings, like, and a brother who, for some reason, the farts are crazier. I don't know. There's some chemistry about it. Going on road trips with our brother who had, is allergic to lactose, but that's also his main food group.
Right. We would go on vacation, and he would bring Go-Gurts and
Activia.
He would down those Activia yogurts, and let me tell you, it was active. It did something. His bowels were activated.
The flora and fauna in your gut is thriving a little too much.
Right. How long would you guys need to know someone before you're willing to go camping with them? Ooh.
I think no amount of time would make me willing to go into the woods with someone else other than my parents. They're all right sometimes. That's gotta be like a friend group that you really know, you know? Like
if you vetted a friend,
I don't know if I want to go camping with a singular person. Because I really respect the great outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you need a few people to make it work. I mean, maybe I'm feeling a little lazy about like putting up I mean, we literally put up tents, 3 tents, without a hammer. Eventually, we got a hammer. We were using a cast iron skillet, and I was like, we're not cut out for this, but we're making it work.
I've been with a friend group I didn't know, but I think I knew one person, like a mutual friend, but everybody else I didn't know, but that was fine. It was in college.
I think if it's a bigger group,
I think it can be fine.
You don't need to know them so well.
My friends are trying to do it. Feels like a horror movie. I think it can be fun. But yeah, that's fun, Jay.
Backyard is fun if in town with a yard.
Then you get Until Dawned. Yeah, you gotta vet your group for sure. Physically, but also spiritually, be in the woods. Yeah, I remember I thought it was whack at the time that I got invited to a camping trip. I invited on a camping trip, and the girl charged everybody in the group. It was a big group, and she charged everybody $30 or like $40. And I remember at the time being like, "That's
what a scam!
That's so stupid." But then, you know, you go camping as an adult, and you're like, "Yeah, you have to pay to stay somewhere, and then like all the food and
the equipment,
like driving everybody out there." And yeah, I guess it makes sense. But I remember at the time being like,
us literally spending
so stupid,
like $200, no more than that, $300 to get all of our equipment, like sleeping bags, and just to go camping once.
I know. Yeah, we're like, but we're gonna definitely do it again.
Don't worry, we'll do it again when we find a place that is better.
That's fun. Uncle Ron's. That sounds right up your alley.
Oh, we're gonna get a Domino Dreams update.
Oh shit. How do people do shrooms in the woods? That would end me. How do people do it at like parties and stuff?
Let's see where I'm at in Domino Dreams.
Chapter 7. Love. Chapter 7.
Chapter 7.
How many days do we have of this?
I can pop it open really quick.
I think we have
10 days.
10 days?
It's actually more like 11 days.
Okay. 10 or 11 days for you guys to keep playing Domino Dreams if you're into it.
Thank everybody who's played.
I think the last milestone to hit, I think chapter 25. So chapter 18 is a pretty big one, but
chapter 25,
don't grind it too hard if you can't. What?
Cutie, did you get to chapter 25?
I see.
There's only one person who's hit chapter
Who
25.
Did that?
No way. I have been grinding the game here and there. That's intense. Good job.
Okay, drum roll please. I am approximately $553 down. Yikes.
No.
But I am on level 1607. Chapter 26.
Level 1006. What?
Oh my. You're locked in. Yeah, what can you say?
You're
probably the best.
You're killing it.
Domino Dreams player we've ever seen.
It is actually really fun.
Yeah.
I have been finding myself playing it even though I know I'm not close to hitting any of the milestones.
Yeah.
Because it's just
fun.
like...
Still fun.
Yeah.
I was down on Monday and I was pissed. You know, I love your dedication.
You're like leading the conversations on forums about it. You're the first one to enter it on Down Detector.
You're the only person to put it on. Log it on
one
Down Detector.
report.
Oh gosh,
you emailed them.
That's
Shut
so
up.
Funny.
Wow, I
I'm
love
sorry
that
you're addicted.
I was
but-
about to say I love that you have a new addiction. Just being real. I love that for me as well. I love my Domino Dreams addiction. It's taunting me right now. I literally
what I do is I look at the amount of coins and I go, do I have a good feeling that I'm going to finish the level without needing to buy more cards? Just downloaded. Yeah, definitely if you're interested in a new mobile game that you can play while you're doing whatever, watching us.
Nice,
it
Uncle
supports the
Bronze.
stream if you play it. So go for it. We appreciate it.
Period.
And I need to make some progress in that too. It's a fun prison. I don't spend money on it. I reset the clock on my phone and it gives me new coins.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
Are you telling me that actually works? Or are you lying
Oh my
to us?
god,
Are
that
you
is
toying with
so
us?
that's so Animal Crossing of you.
I'm sorry, but I've literally looked up Domino Dreams tips.
Right, Fiend? Crack the system.
I always felt so morally gray changing my DS time.
Oh, I felt like a rapscallion.
Oh.
I felt definitely.
Wow.
Yep, yep. I feel that way. That was me in Fallout Shelter when I would get so addicted that I was waking up early to play it on my PC.
Oh. I would never do that. Me literally setting an alarm for 6:30 to wake up and grind Medieval Dynasty and plan my crops for that season.
Yeah. I and then I go, okay, it's just a game.
And why
just a game.
on PC? Because Emily's right, you could have it on mobile.
I think
you felt like you were literally in the command center.
I wanted to be inside the computer. Yeah. I had the mobile one, played that a ton. Oh my god, yeah, Olive, that was a core memory.
Did you ever feel like emotional when you sent somebody out on Fallout Shelter and they died after a long journey and you gave them all the buffs and stuff?
Oh my god.
And you would see all the stuff they brought back or the stuff that they could have brought back, but you decided to keep them out longer and they failed and died and you lost that stuff.
The guilt.
And
I
also
feel.
the shame because you're thinking about the materialistic side of it. Like I could have had all those items.
See ya, agent. Never send out your favorites. And then you would have some people where you were like, you're just gonna be in the living quarters. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're just gonna hoe it up. Like,
whoa.
You guys are just woohooing.
You're just woohooing. That's all you're gonna do.
Yeah,
And
sometimes I'd be like, I think these two like each other. I'm sensing some sparks between two.
Yeah. When I drag this one over to this one, I'm sensing a little. Yeah.
Like, you guys are gonna make somebody with high charisma.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh.
Heck yeah, Jay.
Yeah. Monster Prom. Would you guys ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We could do that like this stream or next stream or something. Monster.
Bye, Uncle Bronze.
Oh, thanks for hanging and thanks for your message.
Take it easy.
We'll see you later. Everyone say bye, Uncle Bronze. Yeah, we might honestly dip after this
And come up with we'll have a more concrete plan for next.
Well,
maybe we'll play
we're
a game.
just catching up.
Yeah, we were chilling today. Chilling and vibing.
Who is on today?
Vibrating. It's good to see all of you. We spent so much time apart and we're all worse for it.
I know. Oh my god,
Just kidding. You guys are better for it. We're worse.
It looks like I'm picking my nose in the thumbnail, but I promise I'm not. Alright, dude, we haven't seen Dino in forever.
I'm gonna want to play Subnautica after watching this. Thank you everybody for being here. We will see you guys on Saturday. It was good to be back. We're excited to stream on Saturday. Go say hi.
Yeah, we're gonna the holiday season.
Yeah, we gotta come up with
Life
some.
could be a dream, sweetheart.
We gotta decorate.
I gave myself a knot in my hair.
Bye guys. Go say hi to Dino. He's fun, and he's got animals and stuff. So, all right. Bye guys. Peace.